Are we on the internet?
Now
We are on the internet. Yep.
Yes.
All right. Hi, Twitch. How's everybody doing?
Oh, I forgot to open Twitch. I knew I was forgetting something.
Hello, hello.
Hello, internet.
Welcome to episode 2 of Night City Blues. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
No, definitely not.
No.
That is the tagline for this show, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So, how's everybody doing tonight? I guess I'll start us off with the introductions. I am Supersonic Mike D. I am the storyteller for this game. And I actually have a big announcement. I am officially #sponsored by Bravery Brewing for all of my streaming shenanigans. And as you can see here, they are the providers of the cans of beer that are about the size of my head and 32 ounces of deliciousness.
How to ask? Are they the ones providing the big
I was
beer?
accidentally covering up the logo because that's where I was holding, just had my hand. All right.
Nice.
No beer without a logo.
Well, now that we're sponsored, they get the logo on.
Ah, that works.
So as storyteller, I play basically the rest of the universe besides these 4 individuals. Fidget, why don't you do a quick, like, 1-sentence intro to what is Fidget all about?
I have no idea. Cyberpunk is very new to me. Fidget is a fixer, and yeah, I mean, we're gonna find out what she's all about because it's all new to me. Sorry, Duncan, what do you got?
Well, if I'm following the same format, Fumiko, she's all about research, figuring certain things out, and just trying to be the best person around she can be. Oh, and to prevent whatever group she's with from dying.
It is
As well as
important.
regular people that come into her clinic, but
That is a good goal to have.
We like Fumiko for it. Keep us alive. Keep us alive.
Because obviously Troll is going to get himself killed at some point.
Probably.
Number 5 is alive.
Caliper is the manager and instigator in of this apartment complex, a technical wizard. They like to think. Really, they're just good at putting explosives into things that shouldn't have explosives in them. And we'll see how that plays out tonight.
Yep. And then Troll used to be an internet troll, and now he's out to troll corpse and dig up dirt on various corporations. But also, if they pay him off, he won't reveal too much information.
Oh, I didn't know you were a corrupt media. That's awesome.
I mean, those are synonymous, aren't they?
Ooh. Oh, Aaron.
Oh, look, there's a can of worms right here by my...
Let's open it.
It's already open. I didn't even know that. That's amazing.
At this point, I wish I had like one of those gag cans of just peanut brittle, like with unopened, with like where the snakes just pop out.
Yes.
Yes. That would be perfect. All right. So, this is episode 2 of Night City Blues. We made it. 2nd episode.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Let's see if we have a third.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, let me pull up my notes from last time. What happened was some mysterious person was hanging around the apartment with an easel, and there were 2 corporate security goons. Troll went to go bother them, and they repeatedly told Troll, "Go away or you will be shot." Troll was very surprised that Troll got shot at when he didn't go away for some reason. Anyway, the party meanders down there and I believe kills them. I don't recall if vehicular manslaughter was involved in that effort or not.
I
They
don't
got
think we
away.
killed anybody. They
They
got
got
away.
away.
Oh, they did
Yeah,
get
I was
away.
gonna say,
Oh,
they got
They
away.
jumped in the
They
car.
got away.
They
I
did get
shot
away.
one person.
And I threw a flashbang to cover Troll getting back inside.
Yeah.
that's right. And you guys were able to successfully, determine what the plans are. And you determined that World Star Hip Hop and Global Telecommunications is going to try to blow up your apartment complex to build something, maybe a new relay tower. And the party had started the night's preparations. And this is where I thought about how things ended. I'm going to retcon one thing. Fumiko, as everyone starts installing lookup cameras, making drugs, attaching explosive devices to Roombas, calling gangs and nomad groups to help out, you get a message from your contact at the police department. And it's a little bit of good news for you. Turns out that the demolition crew, one of their trucks, oh no, it had a broken tail light.
Oh no.
And then they've just happened to be randomly chosen to have their whole convoy thoroughly searched for any illegal substances or devices.
And anally probed.
Well, you're not hearing this conversation, but
Oh, okay.
basically, they are going to be spending a fairly long amount of time under the care of a Night City Police Department traffic stop. And he called in a favor to actually have your injunction processed after hours. So for now, their plans appear temporarily on hold, at least their plan A. He says, so solved one problem, probably not the last of it. And that happens, let's call that around midnight.
Okay.
So basically, I'm giving you guys knowledge that, before the crack of dawn, we're not going to be attacking the building.
Sweet.
Well, that's good.
That
High
is good.
noon. Wah, wah, wah. High noon.
Thank you, Dirty Harry, for all your hard work.
Excuse me.
All right. So, and now I believe I had notes on what the party was all doing. And what time would the party like to get up in the morning?
Well, how late do I have to stay up to make the Boombas? How many did I make?
I think you had 6, and you gifted 1 to the Andersons.
Yes.
I forgot about the Andersons.
Yes, that is true.
'Cause they got
So I
you
have
the
5. How long did it
grenades.
take to modify my
The
pets?
Roomba is a remarkably sophisticated platform, and you're pretty good at the tinkering with them. So I'm gonna say maybe, you know what? Give me a D4.
All right. That is
There you go.
2.
It only takes you a couple hours. You're like, damn, I'm good.
Well, once you get the first one done, you figure out.
Yeah,
like
probably takes
Yeah.
longer to do the first
It
one.
probably
And then
took
it's,
an hour to do the first one, and then the second hour to do the next 5.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move you back to the apartment complex
All right.
scene. And you should see in the upper leftmost corner, which would be on the roof level,
Yeah.
I have given you 5 Boomba tokens.
Yeah.
oh, what happened?
Yes. I do not have control of them yet, but I see them.
Okay, I will give I'm just gonna give all players control of them. So hold on, I'm gonna make this easy on myself.
That works.
A helicopter pad? Oh, that's supposed to be.
I really don't know. I think. Oh, the arrow car.
Ah,
very
okay.
Probably an
popular.
arrow car pad.
It's an arrow car pad. And arrow cars, I discovered, I mean, they're outrageously expensive per the rules, but they're not actually much more expensive than most of the cars are. However, they do keep a lot of their resale value on the used market. You know, a cheap arrow car is kind of like a free puppy, except with much more potential for things to go wrong.
Sounds about right.
I named this one Melvin.
Nice.
I gave him a little purple dot so I know which one he is.
Okay. Where will we put these for best use? Probably one is going to go down in the first floor at least. Patrolling.
Before you
hallway.
guys get to your tactical placement, there's going to be other stuff that happens.
Okay. Well, I will think about it until then.
I'm
Question is, what time are people thinking they're all going to be getting up?
Probably
Probably
about 6:30, give or take.
Yeah, I was about to say probably
Okay.
around sunup.
Yeah,
All right.
early.
Cool. So,
Not me. Besides sleeping in.
so you all, when you wake up, respectively, the news is on. As you do your morning or morning adjacent routines. So the World Star demo permit has had an injunction. World Star's lawyers are appealing. Their appeal is the people that live in this neighborhood really don't count as people anymore anyway, so the judge seems a little skeptical. And
Rightfully so.
urgent breaking news. The Ultra-Safe Nuclear Corporation wishes to assure you that everything is under control. The situation is normal. Everything is fine. We're all fine here. How are you?
Yeah, I believe you.
That does not
I don't get a lot of warm fuzzies from that. Yeah.
nothing sus at all about that.
And then they shot the microphone, right?
No. And now back to Janet with the weather. And then another news piece of interest comes on. And
Okay.
you know the little text bar that sometimes has like a snarky or trying to be funny title at the that's at like the bottom of the feed when they've got a story going on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one's called Not Clowning Around. It's about a group called the Sunshiners, an up-and-coming group of clowns that want to make people happy and the world a better place. Their leader, Captain Laughplants, comes from a long line of birthday clowns, and he wants to take clowning back to the happy birthday and other celebratory thing instead of the whole death and violence cyber psychotic killer situation.
Good
And
luck with
there's
that.
stories on, you know, the attempts and the struggles he and his very small band have had.
It's
And
very-
the
very
Body
feel-good.
Lotto bookmakers give them this group a 5% chance of surviving past lunch. If they're still around, we'll check in with them next week. And now we break to commercial. And Ellie, you get a text from Gritty. And you know Gritty is the leader of the Mascot Gang.
Yes.
And for those of you who aren't familiar with the real Gritty, I showed a picture there. This is the legitimate mascot of the Philadelphia Flyers hockey team.
Is that?
Oh yeah.
Is Isaac terrifying?
Yes.
Gritty is terrifying in general and awesome.
And magnificent.
There are even meme pages for him. Unfortunately, I was unable to get the art I wanted made for this, so we're gonna have to do with the stock footage. But I may try to get that made because I feel like this is gonna be a recurring theme. And Gritty's like, so good job throwing World Star off, but looks like they got a backup plan.
Damn it.
Sometime tonight they're gonna send in the clowns.
And in the clown.
The
Okay.
happy new clowns on the news?
Or the
Question
older
mark?
psychotic
Send-
ones.
You get. He just replies back a picture of sunset, riding lawnmower, the wave,
Mhm.
and 4 generic mascot emoji.
Mhm. ...
And then 3 or 4 creepy clown emojis and a stick of dynamite going boom.
That makes perfect sense.
And Fidget would know what that means, but if Ellie wants to know what that means, I can tell her.
Sure.
Basically, Gritty and a few members of the Mascot Gang are going to come to help you out, because if you even had to ask that question, it's obvious that the clowns are going to eat your face.
Hmm.
So they'll roll in about sunset.
Sounds like what clowns do. Can't trust a clown. That
And
is-
Wait, are the clowns coming to help us?
no,
Or-
the mascots are coming to help you.
mascots coming to
The
help.
clowns are coming
Oh.
to kill us.
To blow up the apartment building.
Oh, the clown. Oh, well, that's not funny.
And I forgot, was it who called in the Nomad Gang?
That was Caliper. So I do work on their rides sometimes. What was
you got a
what
message.
Caliper or what? I'm trying to remember that. Go ahead. Sorry.
You get a message from your contact with the Nomads, basically asking what the game plan is and when people should roll up.
So yeah, that's the San Rafael Riders. I say, let me confer with the building. Hit you with the deets soon. And I will ping the message board of the building and be like, so what are people hearing? What should we expect? Also, management is not responsible for damages from improvised explosives or damages by clowns.
That is a standard. The clown thing is a standard rider in all these arrangements in Night City.
And whoever is leaving their trash on the outside of the door on the second floor, this is your final warning.
You will be evicted by an explosive Roomba.
Wait.
So-
Are you saying that we no longer have valet trash service? All right.
Oh, I've been leaving my trash on the second floor in front of apartment 203.
That's funny.
Nice.
There's just a
So-
hole from my room down to the front of their room, and I just like doop.
Nice.
That's a laundry chute, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
So basically, you have close to 12 hours to prepare.
Okay.
Okay.
I will give the nomads that time frame. And thank them once again. Tell them I'll see them in a few. It's probably gonna be a day-long affair. Bring some eats. We'll set up a barbecue up on the roof.
As soon as you said bring, the first thing I immediately thought of is you were telling them to bring snacks.
Yeah. We're
Bring
gonna have
snacks
a
over
we'll have,
back
we'll
to
have,
the
a-
roof
we'll have a
and blow
block
them to
party up on
smithereens.
the roof while
And
we
actually,
prepare to fight
because
some
of-
Corpo scum.
Because of their lands are like outside of the city limits, and all of their transportation connections. The nomads are the main people who have provide access to actual fresh fruit instead of kibble and other simulated food items from continental brands.
Oh yeah, like you always invite the nomads to your barbecue. Like they bring the best stuff.
And also, if people wanted to take the opportunity to spend their improvement points earned in last session, this is the time.
Now I'm gonna sit on mine. I don't think
Yeah, same.
I
it's
don't. I was gonna say I don't think I
expensive
can.
to raise the the things I want to focus on.
Honestly, same. It's like there's so much I could do with it, but
So I do
I'm going to move my token to the shower. I'm gonna do.
I do want to know if I look out front of the building, is there like one random person with a picket being like, "Don't blow this down"? That saw my article.
You know what? There's two of them.
Ooh, two.
Ooh, you got a whole
Protest
movement
chamber
going
fire
there.
itself.
Yeah.
But there's also one person saying, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this building.
Gorbachev.
Mr. Gorbachev,
Okay.
tear down this building. Reagan, smash.
I'm just gonna throw a can at his head.
He ducks.
Go away, Paul.
The can breaks open and it's this weird splatter mark right on his forehead in this weird this one spot.
Uh-oh.
Gorbachev, you're still alive?
Oh my god! You're
Kibble is.
reincarnated.
Oh, what happened?
Absolutely nothing of substance.
Okay.
All right, so what else do people want to do to prepare? And then once we're all ready, I'll tell you what happens next when the action starts.
I wonder if I can...
What was I? Oh, I think I had an idea. So yeah, depending on how many hours I have, let me look at my inventory really quick.
I think I would have had my camera set up by now, so I'm probably just sitting in my apartment watching the cameras and seeing if anything shady's happening.
Okay, I mean, it's Night Shitty.
Wow.
Or Night City. Sorry,
Night
Freudian
City.
slip.
It is
Anything
night
like
shitty.
anyone obviously scouting ahead or something.
Yeah, there's nothing shadier than a normal Tuesday going on.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the cameras, and so that way we're not ambushed or anything.
Okay. And
I think I was gonna
your
try to.
phone is on the. Presumably, there's some sort of makeshift Wi-Fi that has been set up that your phone can watch the cameras from. Should you go?
Oh,
out
that's
of your
true.
room.
I've got a what is it even called? The Chiron.
Blackberry.
Basically, in my eye. I've got a BlackBerry in my eye.
Yes.
Oh, right.
So yeah, I can
Yeah,
just
use
I can
those.
just wander around the apartment doing other things and just keep one eye on the cameras. Literally.
You
Yep.
have to use a stylist and like look up in the eye.
I want to try to use the time during the day to use my fabrication or my upgrade expertise as a tech to work on reinforcing my my jacket and my essentially reinforcing my armor.
Okay, I need to check how this skill works real quick.
It's so my upgrade expertise. You can find it on page 148 on for the maker skill or the maker skill for the tech roll ability. It lets me add 2 dice to the rolls because I have 2 points in it, but it also allows me to upgrade an item in one of the following ways, and has all sorts of ways. And the one I want to use is to increase an item's stopping power by 1, but only if it had any stopping power to begin with. And so
Okay.
that's
And
what I'm trying to do.
yeah,
With
you can.
my head armor and my body armor.
It's probably going to take you a good amount of the time that's left, but you can do that.
All right. Do you need a roll? And do I do one or both?
Give me a roll for each, please.
Okay. And that would be. Look at my skills. Basic tech or because there's not like an armor tech under tech
I think
skills.
it might mean basic tech plus whatever.
I
skill
think
you have.
on the page you cited, it actually told you what the roll was in the upper right side of the page. I just started looking for how do I set difficulty values.
It's to upgrade. It is it's tech plus your tech skill that is typically used to repair that item, plus your rank in the specialty plus 1d10. So
Okay. Give me that roll.
which that's what I'm asking is what skill is used to repair armor?
Let me take a look at a character sheet real quick.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you tell me what you think the applicable skill is, and I'll give you a yay or nay because this is such good radio right here.
So the ones I would go between back and forth would be either basic tech, just because like armor, like especially this sort of armor is not super complicated and it doesn't use a lot of like high tech like wiring and electronic components, and or security tech because it is like security armor.
Let's go with basic tech.
All right, it's the same roll for me either way. So it is my tech of 7, basic tech of 6, plus my expertise is, so it's 15 plus a d10. Let me roll that. I rolled 2, so that is 17.
All right, you do it.
Cool. Do I have time to do both?
Yes, but you need a roll for. And actually, was this your body or your head armor you just rolled for?
The body first.
Okay, cool. Yeah, roll for the head armor. It's probably going to be a little harder to do successfully.
Okay. That is 21.
Yeah. Your plus 15 is kind of ridiculous, but sure, you succeed.
Well, this is kind of my
so
thing.
I finally found the difficulty value chart on page 129. A difficult task has a target number of 15.
It's about right. Same as it is in D&D.
Yeah, but D&D is.
I know it's structured different, but
yeah, this would be like a 25 in D&D because D&D was rolling a D20 instead of a D10. All right.
And you don't have the same ability score spread.
So
cool. That is my day.
That is your day. Is anybody else doing anything in particular, or do we just want to jump right to it?
I would make more what you call it meds, but I'm 20 EB short. Gotta borrow some from my roommate / significant other.
I'm gonna say you guys have a shared bank account. So he'd love to, but you already borrowed like what he had.
Oh.
You might be able to convince one of your roommates or one of your apartment neighbors.
Okay. All right.
And meanwhile, as all this is happening, basically, except for some of the more combat savvy folks, which isn't many people in this complex, there's a lot of just poor people that are, barely on the edge of sleeping in the streets or not and being able to pay even this minimal rent. A lot of people are packing their stuff up and heading out for a couple days.
Probably a good idea.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. So
they will not be compensated for the days they are out of the apartment. They are still considered occupants. This does not reduce their rent.
about to say.
No one seems particularly bothered by that. There are some people that wish they had waited a few more days before paying rent.
But to say, I could
Sorry.
stand at the door and take rent from people. Be like, oh, don't forget your rent.
No,
Don't forget your rent. You're a nice
Okay,
landlord.
so-
Okay.
All right, so I find Caliper real quick, knock on the door.
Uh-huh.
I say, hey, Caliper, it's Fumiko. I'm trying to make some more medicine dosages for the up and coming, which is practically an invasion at this point. And I'm like 20 eddies short for what I need for supplies. So if you could loan me 20 eddies for this, I'll make sure that the speed heal and possibly a stim get thrown towards you.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll
Okay.
just like wave my hand at my agent and have it flick over to your account.
Woo! Thank you. Thank you.
like Caliper was only like half listening to you, and it's like working on like adding like plastic layering into their armor to reinforce it, and like building it up with like various polymers.
Yeah, speed up. Yeah, so she just kind of gives back to her work, her what you call it, her
lab.
lab. Yeah.
Uh,
And I am going to use
you're
my
perfectly. You're totally not underground Ripper Duck clinic because it's it's above the ground floor.
Yeah, it's technically not an underground clinic. It is on the 3rd floor of an apartment building. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to use the medical tech skill now for my class pharmaceuticals, and with 200 due to EB, I can do it to the amount of my medical tech check, which is a 3, since I have 2 into cryosystems operation, 1 into medical tech. So that is an 11. I got to do is roll a DB13 medical tech check. Wasting the material is used on a failure. So this is the last of my money, but it'll be worth it in case. But it'll be worth it. I already made some earlier. So come on. Woo!
And that
roll again.
explodes, so you get to roll again.
Yeah, that you just critted. So let's just see how high this goes.
2, so that's 25.
25. And how many doses would you get out of those 200 eddies?
No, it's not 25. That's 23. I would normally get 3 doses out of them.
So, okay, can you check your math again? Is it 23 or 25?
Okay, so it's that plus my tech skill, which is an 8. 8 plus my medical tech rank, which is an 11 plus the 12 is 23.
Okay.
11. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
So the difficulty for an incredible task is a 24.
Okay.
If you'd hit a 24, I would give you an extra dose of whatever you were cooking.
Can I use one of my luck points?
Yeah, I was gonna say this might also be a good point to talk about luck points and how you can use them to adjust a roll. So yeah, if you want to spend 1 luck point, you can do that.
I will gladly do that. I will gladly do 1 luck point.
When does our luck refresh?
The start of every session.
Okay, so my luck that I spent in the last game is refreshed.
Yeah, that's per the rules,
Cool.
or my understanding of the rules.
So I have. So
I'm not going to argue with that one.
So I'm going to make 2 speed heals, a stim, and just for safety, in case this happens to anybody, if I'm going to make a rapid detox. So I got that, and if we don't end up using it, some of the stuff I could probably sell in my clinic. So,
or you could pretty much just stockpile this stuff, just like you were crafting potions in a D&D.
Yeah, I could stockpile it. So, but yeah, I am I am more than prepared now in terms of what I need. So I am good on that. I just need to get my inventory. Okay, 2 stim, 4 speed heal, or rapid detox. Okay, 1 rapid detox. Go. All right. And what's up? After that, then we can go kind of wipe the sweat off her brow. She's like, "Whew, Humiko, you never cease to amaze yourself." She just kind of piles it in her medical tech bag.
All right. So that's Caliper and Fumiko. Troll, Fidget, anything else in particular you two want to do?
Yeah, I just realized I've got a radio scanner, so I wanted to see if I could pick up any chatter, just kind of walking around the block.
Okay. Cool. And Fidget, anything else you wanted to do? I mean, you already called in your big guns with the Mascot Gang, but I don't know what else you can.
There's nothing that I have the ability or the money to do right now. Stuff I want to do, but I don't see if there's a feasible way to do them. So no, I'm just watching some TV,
Okay.
whatever, playing some video games.
Typical Fumiko. Or
Killing
typical
time.
Fidget.
Killing time. I'm looking at the stuff in my apartment. It's pretty humorous to me.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know if you guys ever zoomed in really close to her. It's pretty detailed stuff in there. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, again, huge shout out to Young Bohemian from /r/Cyberpunk Red for doing some really awesome full color maps of the apartment complex. And those have absolutely been yoinked and stolen for this show.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I don't like is every single apartment has packs of cigarettes in it. It's like, I don't smoke.
You can use it,
It
as
is the dark
currency.
future. If you live long enough, if you plan on living long enough for lung cancer to be an issue, you probably aren't an edge runner.
I mean, I just have nasal filters installed, so
As do I.
Yep,
takes care
same.
of it.
I have cactuses in my room. That's funny.
Hashtag better living through technology.
Yep. Okay. So as the day progresses, the nomads show up. Y'all have a big barbecue on the roof of your apartment building that's about to be blown up by clowns, because as one does. And
So are we on the roof then?
you don't bother
Okay.
positioning yourselves quite yet.
Okay.
So the nomads have actually, yes, put yourselves where you put yourselves where you'd want to be, knowing that the barbecue has ended. The shit's probably about to hit the fan soon. As the sun sets and you see the red tint in the sky from all the nuclear fallout and radiation since the Fourth Corporate War, absolutely lovely for inhaling. You hear off in the distance a riding lawnmower of all things, and you see Gritty come in on the riding lawnmower, and he's got some horrific device. Imagine, if you would, what the bastard offspring of a weed eater and a chainsaw.
Oh, I don't have to imagine that. In real life, a friend of mine replaced the plastic string and screwed on steel steak knife blades. So I've seen that
nice.
I've seen that in real life. I know what that is.
Okay. I need a picture of that, please, as part of the art for Gritty. I'm gonna try to get made. So, and then another couple cars pull up, and this is where you get to have some fun, Ellie, because you created this mascot gang.
Yes,
Who
I
are some
did.
of the other mascots that are coming out of the two cars?
let's see. Off the top of my head, there's probably a tiger of some kind, probably like a high school or a college tiger. And there's going to be a weird alien looking guy with this big round tube nose. And then some kind of like chicken, I think. Yeah. I think those are the four. They're in the car.
Oh wait, I just thought of the perfect one. Hold on a sec.
I don't know it even by name. I'm just thinking like people randomly wearing like just furry costumes and or mascots, and maybe they make their own. Who knows?
Only the higher ups of the mascot gang get to be actual mascots. Everyone else wears
Yeah.
like the rent-a-suits.
Exactly, because they come and go and get killed. So you have to earn the position of the higher up mascots.
You have to earn the title of
That's right.
mascot.
All right.
There's one more, and I am just going to show this to everyone. Kaboom is there too, because he heard there might be a big kaboom, and he doesn't want to miss out on it. And that's actually the mascot for my local, what used to be my local minor league baseball team.
Welcome to the party, Kaboom.
So he's dressed like that, except he has like 2 bandoliers of hand grenades.
Can there be one of them? Can be the what is that dude's name? So Fukoa? That let me put a picture in there. I want one of them has to be this guy. I'm sorry. It has to be Skype, opening Skype. Here we go.
Now, Aaron, do you have an easy way to put a random picture on stream for a few seconds for our viewers at home to see this?
If you put it on Roll20, they should be able to see it as long as you have
Yeah,
it positioned,
whenever you've
camera position.
yeah, whenever you shared an image, it's popped up on the screen in Roll20.
Right. That's why I asked if you have an easy way to do that, as opposed to me needing to make a handout and show to all players.
This one.
Not immediately.
Oh.
It would take me a minute to make the frame.
Okay, so I got it. I got it. There is already forgot his name. The head guy, and then the one that you just posted, the one that I put in chat, and then just a guy in a hot dog suit. That's what I want. Those 4.
The hot dog suit.
Which chat did you put it in?
In Skype chat.
It has not loaded.
I don't see it.
You don't see
No.
it?
Nope.
All right, hang on. I don't think there's any other way for me to send it to you. If I can't post a picture in, maybe I can.
You should be able to post in Cyberpunk Red.
In Discord?
No. Yeah, in the Discord chat. I think anybody can post there.
Yeah, but I closed it because it's just
Oh,
one more thing
right. That's
running in the background.
trying to control your microphone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fiddle with all that. Well, I put it in the Skype chat if you find it.
If you just put the link in Twitch chat.
Yeah, we don't have it set up to kick URLs out right now, so you can post it in the Twitch chat.
Right, but I could at least click on the link and see what Ellie's trying to talk
Yeah.
about.
I'll try. I don't know if it's gonna work. Boop. Try. It's gonna be a very big link. I apologize. There you go. Womp.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
What is that called?
I don't know its
That's
name.
Domo. Is that Domo-kun?
Yeah.
Domo something. That guy, and then just a guy in a hot dog suit
Definitely a guy in a hot dog suit.
with a
Yeah,
yellow,
it works.
mustard swirl on it. Or
Yeah, that's
squiggly
Domo-kun.
line.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Poor guy,
all of
yeah.
those mascots we just spent 10 minutes rattling
Yeah.
off have arrived and taken up positions around the building.
And to answer your question, Mike, yes, I have an easy way. I just have to pull it over to the browser.
That makes me so happy.
Okay, cool.
So everyone saw Domokun.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna.
I approve.
Oh, I can't delete Ali's message. No, it's not a big deal.
It's just a lame.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. So that takes us to where we're about to hit the action. And I'm kind of wondering, it's a little early, but is this the right point to take like a 5-minute break for everybody before we
I'm okay.
roll for initiative?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right. Chat, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then things are about to get dicey when we get back. Hi, Twitch. Welcome back.
All right.
Welcome back indeed.
Guess who's back? We are back.
Back again.
Change the song just enough so we don't get copyright.
Exactly.
EMC what?
E equals MC squared. And it does, just in case you were wondering. That's a true statement.
So, how was everyone's break? I'm not stalling because nothing bad's gonna happen.
Troll is definitely not going to get his head shot
Why
off.
would you even say such a thing?
All right. I did place Boombas around the building.
As one does. Yep.
Yeah, there's one patrolling the hallway from the roof down into the building. There's one in the 7th floor hallway. There is one in the 1st floor intersection or the ground floor intersection. There's also one in the ground floor stairwell heading up into the building, and then there are 2 out in the outside the building.
Okay.
Where'd you put Melvin? Where'd he go?
Which
I
one
see
was
him.
Melvin? The purple one?
He's a little purple dot on him.
I think he's up on 7.
So
Yeah.
Oh wow! All right.
do have a pretty. I'm gonna peel back the DM screen here.
Onion.
You do have a bunch of people patrolling the outside.
Mhm.
And I'm basically, rather than running a mass amount of combat with myself, you guys will only be fighting inside the building, and all the stuff. I basically made this a much easier encounter because of all the people you have outside helping you. So they're just going to be cinematically fighting the clowns, and you only need to worry about inside the building.
Okay. Then I will. Okay, I'm trying to consider how I split my attention because I've rigged up the Boombas so that I can remote detonate them using their little the visual interfaces to know like when's the approximate time to do so. So I'm probably not going to be very good on my shot because I'll be splitting my attention too much. So
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I was going to be on the 3rd floor looking out at the front, but I'm probably just going to be in my room using my terminal to interface with the Boombas. So I'll move the 2 outside. I'll put one in the 2nd floor intersection, and then one is going to be in the 3rd floor intersection outside my apartment. Keep me safe.
So I'm gonna say on combat you get a move action and your regular action. You can also use your regular action to take the move action again, basically as a dash.
Mhm.
And I'm going to say, basically you can do 2 interact with Boombas to either move or detonate instead of
Moving
your
or
actions
acting.
on your turn.
Okay, yeah, because I'm probably not going to be moving very much until they actually get up to near me.
I'm confused. We can start anywhere in the building we want, or we have to start on the roof.
Yeah, you basically, shit's going down real soon. You don't know exactly how soon. And you're basically positioning where you want to be to wait for shit to start.
I don't need my
Yeah.
room.
Troll is going to hang out in the stairwell, keeping one eye on his cameras outside and until some of them get inside, and then he'll pull his attention back and start keeping people out of the stairwell.
Just for purposes of questions now instead of questions later, since these are Roombas and they do have technically some limited mobility with their speed, I was trying to figure out what their speed might be for the purposes of them moving. And would it work at like 2? I think is like a good approximate speed for the movement of a Roomba.
Well, each square is 2 meters.
So 4 meters in a turn, or like
4
2
meters in
meters.
3 seconds seems
Pretty fast.
yeah.
So we'll stick at 2, like a speed of 1, so they can move 1 space.
Because I can't really do less. That's still, you've actually successfully turbocharged the Roombas to go at 6 times their maximum design speed.
Yeah, I looked it up. Roombas can
Hashtag.
move a foot per second.
Hashtag BattleBots.
If they're designed to just go in a straight line, that's automatically much faster than their design speed because they go all over in wild directions. So
That's true. That is very true.
And they move so slow because they're trying to clean up, and I'm not trying to clean up, I'm trying to make a mess.
that is true.
Yeah, it goes against their very core programming that you just can't. You've bypassed it somewhat, but there's definitely like robotic existential crises happening in all
Yes,
these
I was gonna say the internal struggle of the Roomba is like, I don't know what to do.
Yep.
There's one Roomba that has rationalized that blowing these people up is cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
But it's starting to think that about all the people, because where do the messes come from? People.
People,
Yeah.
you know.
And this is
That
why you
is-
don't put limited AI in cleaning robots.
That is true.
Taking out
Yeah,
the trash.
There might be a lesson here for future robotics development.
Everything's okay. Nothing bad will
I'm
happen.
sure nothing bad will happen.
Everything's fine here. How are you?
You're talking about we're fine.
Speaking
fine,
of
everything's
nothing
fine.
bad will happen, Troll, over your scanner, you hear ka-honk, ka-honk, followed
Well,
by
no.
a cacophony of different sounding nose honks, as if acknowledging a command.
Okay. I'm going to send a blast that there's clowns coming. Just to everyone's...
Are they, which kind of clowns? Are they killer clowns from outer space? Are they...
Those are the worst. Those are the worst. kind
So-
right there.
So far, the factions I've come up with during the Clown Gang Civil War are, there's the classic slapstick evil clowns known as the Bozos.
Mhm.
There's the creepy evil movie clown, like kind of like styled after Pennywise, and then there's the Jokers.
Okay.
I think the Joker's
Now, straight out of that
gotta be the
reports-
worst. Joker's gotta
Media
be the
reports
worst.
indicate that there's even more splintering and fracturing within the Clown Gang community, but there's less information on what some of these other factions might be so far.
All of the Jokers are edgelords.
Oh yeah, that's like the number one requirement. And
Yeah.
the Philharmonic vampires really feel like the Jokers are aping their style.
Oh yeah.
So the Jokers aren't as big of a player yet because they're they're a little distracted.
They have other priorities.
I think
Okay. So
Joker's gang.
Now,
Immediately,
because actually, give me a local area knowledge check if you want to guess which Clown Gang this is, Troll.
local expert.
Yeah. Oh wait, did you relay that specifically about the honks, or did you just relay that clowns are coming?
I said clowns are coming. Someone asked what kind of clowns, and then I guess this would be me
This is
knowing
you trying to
what
know
kind.
what kind of clowns.
That's an 18.
You're pretty sure it's the Bozos.
Okay, I'll relay that. It's based on the nose honks. I think it's the bozos.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that totally sounds like them.
Those red-nosed freaks.
All right,
Nico's pretty much
and-
got everything she needs. She's got her medtech bag. She's got her air hypos and medicine. She's got her katana. She's got her gun. She's got her Asia pop jacket that she hopefully doesn't get blood on.
Oh, and Troll is going to start the live stream.
Excellent. Don't
all
forget
the
to hit that
feeds set
like and
up.
follow button.
Yeah, all the feeds, all the angles, all the cameras that he has, including his own camera, are now set up in a neat array on his live stream.
Nice. Oh, also on a side note, has anyone else here played the new Animal Crossing New Horizon?
No.
No.
Have.
So you know CJ, the Sea Sports Beaver?
Mm-hmm.
That is a very accurate rendition and painful parody of life as a Twitch streamer. I can confirm.
Yes. Yes.
So, basically all hell is now breaking loose. You're seeing multiple clown cars coming in from different angles. Nomad gangs are opening fire. There's a few rocket launchers that go off.
Damn.
Over the comms you hear a kaboom, and a the opening line of Send in the Clowns, but in very, very like funeral style music plays for a few seconds.
Oh no.
And then Caliper, you hear over comms from one of your nomad gangs. One clown car down.
Nice.
And
Nice.
you see more clown cars are coming in. The Mascot Gang is now, they're like the last perimeter line. The nomad gangs are probably like 2-3 blocks out, kind of keeping a rough perimeter. The Mascot Gang is keeping close. And I'm assuming everybody is watching the live stream of this because it is entertainment, even if just kind of in the background.
Oh yeah, it's on one of the screens.
And you hear this horrific noise as Gritty fires up the Clown Eater, he calls it, and it's got chainsaw blades a twirling from the Weed Eater thing. He's covered in gore of clowns and sadness. Kaboom is just throwing grenades left and right.
I really want one of these mascot gangs to ride like a death Zamboni.
Well, Gritty has his trademark riding
You're gonna
lawnmower.
die.
So
Like
yeah,
5 minutes.
that is an important point of order. Gritty is on a riding lawnmower, as so many memes of him have depicted since November, and he does run over a few clowns with it, but he seems to like keeping them kind of arm's distance away and removing their arms. It's a lot more efficient.
Well, yeah, he can mow and use the the edger to get a nice clean cut through the street.
There you go. Kaboomer is just throwing grenades left and right. A pie flies out at the hot dog guy.
Oh no!
And
No!
He lets out a scream and he runs down the street on fire. And
you gotta watch out for those Molotov pies.
Basically, that's like the third hot dog guy to die this week in Mascot Gang shenanigans. So.
Oh yeah, no, hot dog is an entry-level position.
Yeah,
but it's all the same suit,
like,
right?
You're not even a member of the gang. You're kind of hang around.
You're like a pledge.
Out. Yeah.
It's always the same hot dog suit, though, right? They just reuse it.
It's hot dog suit's looking pretty bad.
Patch it, pass it down.
Was that hot dog mascot just killed with a baked Alaska? Like,
it was hard to tell exactly what kind of pie it was, other than the thermite variety.
It might have been a little bit of mousse in there. Yeah.
Might have been a little bit of mousse. A couple of the nomad cars have gotten blown up too. And from all this calamity, while all this is going on, one clown car just really swerves around, does a hard 180. It does a wheelie kind of thing where it's on the two right wheels of the car and the left ones are airborne as it spins around into the parking garage.
Send in the Boomba.
And this is where, let me move these to the right layer.
I didn't scroll down far enough to, I forgot there was a parking garage.
That's all right. Yeah, the parking garage is on. You have a Boomba at the only point of access.
Yeah.
As well as a troll.
I'm gonna put
So
the
everyone,
Boomba
go ahead and roll
actually.
for initiative for me, please.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a girl. Hey, look at my car. It's the fidget mobile.
Yeah, and there's another car down there.
Is there?
There's a clown car.
Yeah, the clown car. Yeah,
Where's initiative?
Oh, that's terrible.
it's fantastic.
How do I roll for it? I forgot. Yeah.
Okay, why can't I
There it
bring
is.
things into initiative order?
I don't know. I don't even see the initiative order.
Slash.
Oh, there it is.
roll D10.
Oh, there it is. I need to reset. Okay, everyone remember what your initiative rolls are?
10.
Okay.
Oh wait, you gotta add my. I have an initiative that I add, don't I? Oh wait, what's this button? What's this button do? Oh, look at that! Hey, look at me learning stuff. Okay.
What to say? You should have higher than a 2.
Well, I did it wrong, but then I found it and did it correctly. So go me.
All right, where is... I actually have a populated character sheet for these clowns. It's just
Oh, that's
Dex.
not good.
It's just Dex plus 1d10, right?
Yes.
It's reflex plus 1d10.
Was it reflex?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Frankie
Oh, yeah,
saved.
sure enough.
All right.
Yeah, because when I auto rolled mine, it was a +8, which is my reflex and intelligence, and then my dex is a 7. So
Yeah, Troll is unfortunately very average when it comes to his ability scores.
So am I.
Speaking of Fidget, oh, there's Fidget. Does everybody have a turn in initiative now?
I do.
I think everyone except
Don't see
for
Fidget on there yet.
I don't see Fidget either.
Fidget, can you move yourself down like 2 squares for me real quick, please?
No. Hang on.
She has an unlimited initiative score.
That's right.
She always goes first.
No, her turn just never happens. There you go. All right. So what was Fidget's initiative? Oh, 9. There we go. Caliper, you're up first.
Those bastard clowns better not scratch my car. Oh. Ooh.
I don't see anyone to deal with yet. I know they're coming up the stairs at some point. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold my action. I'm gonna move the one in the hallway just its speed up to here.
Yep.
And then I will hold to trigger this guy when something
There
gets
are
to
no
it.
held actions.
Oh. Well, then
And I'm going to say that the Boombas are going to have a rough time on the stairs.
no, I'm not having it go up or down the stairs. It's just sitting there at the top of the stairs, waiting, planning, and that's it then.
Okay. And by the way, the explosive radius of a grenade is 5 squares by 5 squares.
So maybe Troll wants to move.
I'll do that on my turn. That's where I put myself, and I'll stick it there.
Put those auras up so that they're visible to everybody.
Yeah, I'll give an aura to
That's
each
a
of
good
them.
idea.
They are 25. They have a 25-meter radius.
Uh,
Was it 25? I thought you said
yeah,
5.
5. Yep.
It's 2 meters per square, so that is a 10-meter radius. Yeah.
Yep, I am fully in that that circle.
And go ahead and add that for the rest of your Boombas too, just
Yeah,
for when
I
that
did that.
does become important.
Cool. Everyone else can go. I'm actually.
Yes.
I'll use my other part to move this guy just a little bit further away from me.
All right.
As I think about that. Okay.
Next up, it's time to send in the clowns. Why did I close their character sheet? I don't know what their move is.
You don't have all the clowns in the turn order. If that's going to help.
Yeah, they all go on the same turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Easier that way.
That's great for us.
It's also much easier for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, if you have them in there individually, you can delete them when they die. So then you, but that's okay. If they're all going to go at the same turn, it doesn't really matter.
All right. The clowns have. You know what? The clowns are gonna dash.
Mrs. Dash?
Clown starting position was kind of nebulous, especially because the grid on the basement doesn't quite work right.
Is that why my car is parked on the line?
Exactly. So, and that line is actually not drawn to the grid. Like each one of
No,
those
I
spaces
figured,
is like
yeah.
1.5 wide.
I figured.
Fumiko, your go.
Okay. God, I was wondering if I can't make it to the third floor. Can't. That way, at least I could hold down the fort there. That part enemy is worried about. Where is everybody? Is everybody even up here?
No, I'm on the ground floor. Caliper's on the third.
Me too.
Okay, well, as my see, I can't move that many squares to get to the third floor. Shit. Because I can only move up 5-6 squares, I think.
We can move twice.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah, you could use your action to move again.
Second character. I move. Yeah, I can only move 12 squares. Yeah, look. Yeah. Let me zoom in here. So that's it's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. What is this? Is this an elevator?
Is what?
This?
It is an elevator.
Yeah. Let's say the elevator will move you 1 floor per round.
Okay.
Did we not disable the elevator so the clowns couldn't use it, or are the clowns assuming we did?
You don't know. None
Maybe
of
this
the
is part of some
clowns-
elaborate joke.
None of the clowns are really. Actually, no, that doesn't look. Yeah, that could be an elevator.
Totally is an elevator. It
You
is now.
the clowns are not on camera right now, so you don't know what the clowns are doing.
Okay. Well,
That's true.
That's the worst.
wait, if
Well,
I
you
ding
see
the
two-
elevator, is it open?
Wait, what elevator? Where are we talking about?
You know what? Let's find out where the elevator is.
South of the stairs. So on any of the floor plans, you go to the left
The
or the
elevator is
right.
currently on the 5th floor.
Yes. This.
All right, so I ding
South
the,
of, this?
ding the elevator to bring it up, but for my other action, I load a magazine into my heavy pistol and I cock it just in case.
I'm pinging it on the third floor map.
Yeah. So the
Oh, I
elevator.
thought that was a like a storage space.
We're going to now call it an elevator because it's in the exact same location on every floor.
Well, every floor is exactly the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, even
And on
the
the
roof and
first-
stuff. So.
Well, on the first floor, it's designated as Caliper's office, or no, something.
Well,
Yeah.
that would be the space below it, not necessarily this little 4x4. Yeah, there's a
I guess
wall
it's-
dividing those.
Oh, okay.
There's
I just can't see the wall.
It.
Yeah, it's an elevator.
I think it's perfectly legitimate to say it looks like an elevator.
I
Sure.
think it's not there.
Elevator it is. Our building is ADA compliant.
Goes to the garage and everything. It's totally an elevator.
Nice.
Just hopefully it's not an elevator like Big Bang Theory that doesn't work for years and years.
Well, it's apparently on the 5th floor right now, so.
It is on the 5th floor. It will move 1 floor per turn.
Oh, okay.
How many floors are there?
7, 8, well, 9.
One,
Garage plus the roof.
2. So it's going to take
Yeah.
3 turns to get to the roof.
Yep. It's a slow elevator.
Yeah.
Not really, but I mean, you know.
I mean, it is moving one floor every 3 seconds.
That's
not
about
that
right.
slow.
No, that's pretty good.
All right.
All right, is
Okay.
that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, I got my gun. I got my gun
Fidget,
cocked.
you're
and I'm
up.
ready to kick some ass.
Do I?
So
And your gun would already have been like
Fidget.
loaded and ready.
Okay, well I pull out my sword just in case.
Okay, so you moved, and then you basically pulled out your gun and your sword for like a very strange akimbo style. Got it.
I don't know if you've ever played Red Steel.
I have not.
It was a slightly obscure Wii title. It's pretty good.
I
All right.
vaguely remember that.
What's Fidget want to do?
So I know the clowns are in the building.
I would have seen them at least go into the garage, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Boomba. Did the Boomba have an image sensor of some sort?
Yeah, it has very limited cameras, but enough to know.
I'm gonna say that there probably has been a little bit of chatter that clowns have entered the building somewhere.
Yeah, and you're about to know even further once it gets back to me.
Okay.
I think Poisel is a bigger danger to the party than the clowns are right now.
I would like to drag the table out into the hallway, put it on end, get behind it like a little bunkery area, and get ready for 3rd floor shenanigans.
So I'm gonna say, what's your move speed?
I don't know. Is that
It's
not
on your
just a
character sheet.
standard? Is that not just a standard movement?
No, it's
No.
it's
Oh,
not, because why would things be simple in this game?
I don't know.
It's in your
move
attributes.
is
It's just called
5.
move. Yeah.
Oh, move 5, yeah.
If you use basically your move and your dash, you could make it to here.
If it takes me 2 turns, that's fine.
But the table is also smaller than. It's not going to be bigger than 2 meters. You're not going to be able to block the whole hallway.
No, I don't need to block the whole hallway. I just need to block an area that I can duck down behind.
So you basically have cover.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about what cover is when that becomes relevant to this this show.
So I would move like here, and this next square would be.
You
Yeah.
can't. You're going to be here this turn. You could be there
I
next
can't move
turn.
diagonally.
You
Through
have
the
you have a hard time going through the door with the table.
Well, then I'll just be here, and I'm working on it. It's gonna
Sounds
take me 2. I'll finish the movement on my next turn.
Sounds good.
They're not gonna get up to me that fast. It's okay.
Troll, you're up. You know
Okay.
that you just saw a Boomba that was here move off in this direction, and you're pretty sure you know where it is, and then you realize how big of an area a hand grenade actually blows up is.
Yeah, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna post up here for watching for clowns.
Okay.
Although I am standing right above the Boomba, aren't I?
Yes.
I think you can
I mean-
occupy the same space as a Boomba. It doesn't take up that much room.
No.
Well, I am a
floor,
level
the floor.
above the Boomba directly.
This brings
Oh,
up
you're-
a really interesting question.
What's the stopping power of a building?
Well, that's part B of that. I mean, is this blast radius spherical?
Of course it is, but things like walls and floors are gonna decrease the distance.
Yeah.
Right. Would Caliper have designed it so that it was as horizontal as possible?
Caliper would have designed it so that it was up and out and not channeling damage down into the ground.
Well, the reason you're
Yeah, like
able
one of
to
those
build them
frag grenades
so
that shoots up and then.
the reason you're able to build them so fast is you basically just weaponize the frag grenade with the
Yeah.
Roomba. So I'm gonna say it is gonna go spherical.
Okay.
Great. Okay.
I mean,
It's just
the-
whether it can go through if it breaches the stopping power of a building.
Is the building concrete?
let's
I would
say
say-
yes.
I mean, the
Okay.
stairwell.
I
Definitely.
would say it would go through drywall, but not a brick wall for sure.
And the
Yeah,
stairwell.
I'm gonna say the floors we're gonna call thick concrete, because I'm a kind and generous storyteller.
That's
Troll is going to assume he
standard
is
for a
good
building.
in this position then.
All right, and we're gonna use the thick plaster foam plastic for the walls here.
For a building like that, the floors and ceilings are concrete. The stairway and elevators would be brick, but the walls to the apartments would be plaster and drywall. So that's pretty standard.
boy.
All right, so Troll's just chilling there.
Yeah, he's gonna chill there and hope that the Boombas are able to take care of these clowns.
All right. That brings us back to Caliper.
All right. I'm gonna move this guy. Just the one to keep him a little bit out of the radius, because it should be stopped by the wall, so it shouldn't accidentally trigger the second Boomba on the first floor. And then I'm going to over the radio be like, "We got clowns. Stairwell level 1. Fire."
Okay.
And I'm gonna blow up that Boomba.
All right.
So frag grenade is 66, yes?
Yeah,
Is
that
what I
sounds right.
looked up. I'm just gonna roll it on here. So these.
Well, let's give me basically you would normally make an attack roll in this case.
Mhm.
Because of the way this is detonating, I'm gonna say give me a basic tech.
Okay, so I'm rolling basic tech, just that plus my tech to see how they trigger.
Yeah. I mean, basic tech is always using your tech, right?
20.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that hits both clowns,
Okay.
and actually that hits everything within the radius. So go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh, that beautiful.
How do
beam
I?
damage.
Because the
It's a slash roll and then 66.
32.
Oh boy.
Okay, so there is a shattering kaboom
That
echoed
was a
up
lot
and
of 6s.
down the stairway as this happens, and a lot of things are going to happen at once here. So first, what is the armor value of these clowns?
Are they wearing a standard armor jack?
Well, that was a rhetorical question to me. Because I have their character sheet up.
Oh, okay.
We know they're not stealthy. They probably squeak when they walk.
Oh, they absolutely are making squeaky clown noises as they walk and honking all over the place. So, all right. Yeah, the good news is you do ablate their armor.
It's good.
Oh. Wait. I might be doing math wrong here. Yes. Okay. They are not dead. They
Okay.
are, however, I believe the term is grievously wounded.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Nice.
is.
Seriously wounded. They're both seriously wounded, but not dead.
I approve.
All right. So the next two, who are also within the blast radius, one floor below. The good news is their armor is also ablated by one. All right. They are not seriously wounded. Troll, you take 3 damage.
Okay.
And the real interesting thing right here is what happens to the Boombas that are within blast radius?
I don't know if this one is. It depends on how much space is between floors. This one's on the very edge, and it
I'm
depends on
gonna,
like,
you know, for the sake of ease, I'm gonna say that because the blast would have had to. Troll is basically meat shield for your robotic Doom pet.
Okay.
And give me another basic tech roll.
Okay. Let's do it and basic tech. 28. That was critical.
Okay, then this one, it was kind of scooting around at its very Roombius fastest.
Mm-hmm.
When the blast wave hit it, and it just kind of pushed it over here.
Yeah, ride that wave, buddy.
Would you say it was the Roombas Maximus?
Yes, and also I'm gonna draw in some damaged walls here.
Are you?
I mean, nobody likes living on the first floor, anyways.
So, Mike, on the damage I took, was that total, or did you already factor in my
Ablate your armor by 1, please. I'm assuming your armor is higher than 0.
Yeah.
Armor your body?
Was damage high enough to just like to even through the roof to deal damage, or did it just get stopped by his armor and ablate his armor?
He took 3 damage through his armor.
Okay. Cool.
What's
Sorry.
fair for the clowns is fair for the players.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I'm good with that. I was just reading the rules on taking damage and was like, how does this work?
I basically just assumed he. Oh wait, actually that 3. What's your armor class?
I'm wearing armor that has an SP of 11.
Which Roomba blew up?
This one.
Actually,
Well,
I take that back. You're. What was that total damage? Was that 30?
32.
Yeah, 32. Yeah, you're actually you don't take any damage and your armor's not ablated. I apologize.
I don't think
cool.
you got the damage to the walls right, because that's a brick wall in the stairwell.
I mean it's Night City.
Okay.
It's the cheapest concrete.
It's mortar, not concrete.
And I
Yeah.
rolled 4 points from maximum damage on that.
That
Roomba.
was a really big boom that has happened. And I'm not saying that it's like major structural damage, but I'm saying there's some damage.
Yeah, I know. I have my work cut out for me.
If we're
Yep.
I just
this
have to
building's
keep,
going
I have
down,
to-
it's
I
going
have to-
down by us.
I have to keep the place first.
All right.
Minor damage versus full demolition.
Very true.
All right. Guess what, guys? It's time to send in the clowns.
Clowns.
I hate clowns. Fidget's character is scared of clowns. She doesn't like clowns. Which is why she's not rushing to attack them.
I'm gonna move this one off, Mike, just so I can see where my radiuses are now.
Okay. So the first clown comes rushing up and sees Troll and gives a honk.
This clown's gotta die.
And can I like free action just flip him off?
Yes, you can.
Just reaction.
You should jump and do a flying kick down the stairs. Wow! Just right in his horn,
I
right in
am
his
not that
squeaky
dexterous.
nose, face. Plant him one.
If I had more martial arts skill, maybe.
Maybe you should have taken
And-
that judo class along with Cal.
And so far, Troll has eyes on one clown, and you have no Caliper would know that there are at least 2 clowns in the building.
Yeah, because this wall is not there anymore. So
Yeah, so you can see this one,
yeah,
but you know that you saw 2 earlier, and now you see 1.
yeah.
And it's a little hard to tell if it looks different because your image sensor got kind of busted by the explosion, and it's kind of like dangling by its wires,
It's okay. It's not gonna survive very much longer.
and its lens is stretched. Fumiko, you're up.
The elevator's still coming up.
The elevator is now on the 6th floor. I need an elevator token.
Indeed, you do.
I wonder how I could make it like what floor could I make it to if I use the stairs instead?
So if you'd actually like ran on your last turn, I just realized you would have made it to here. And you would have been able to make it down to basically you would have been able to make it down to here if you'd ran instead. You'd make it to here on your turn if you'd ran with both last turn and this turn instead of waiting for the elevator.
Okay, so I'd already be on the 7th floor if I.
You would
Did
have
not
already
wait for
been
the
on the
elevator.
7th floor if you want to retcon that.
Okay, yeah, I can work on that. Or I can just say I push the button to throw off the encounters.
Okay. And Fidget.
I have moved to the hallway, got my table set up there, drew a little table in the map. I've got my handgun ready to go, just waiting for a squeaky nosed, poofy haired, big shoed bastard to turn that corner. He's toast.
Okay. I just want to reiterate there is no such thing as a held action in this game, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
but there's nothing to shoot at, so I'm not gonna just
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna waste ammo.
And thank you, Aaron, because there's now an elevator token. Oh wait, it's
At
on
least
the
that
sixth
way we
floor.
can track it now.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
The elevator token?
I'm gonna
Just put it.
I'm gonna give the elevator its own initiative roll.
Where'd it
We're
go?
gonna need to put a one of the Boombas in the elevator
Oh,
to
no,
surprise the clowns,
I could totally do that if it gets to the right
and then it
floor.
really will be a Big Bang Theory elevator.
I feel like we all need control of the elevator. We would push the button. Boop.
All right, Troll, you're up. Do you want to
Okay.
take this opportunity to run a quick advertising break?
No, we're getting to the good part. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Or are you talking about in our live stream?
No, we can't run ads on the stream yet because I haven't gotten
Oh, that's true.
Twitch affiliate set up yet. We
Okay.
should have that for next Valkenkrieg, I think.
Woo!
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot this bozo. Or that's
Roll
a
me an attack,
Pennywise, isn't
please.
it?
It is actually a bozo.
Okay.
Yeah, that is Bozo.
That's a 12.
And
Don't think that makes it.
that is, even if you were in optimal range, which you probably are, because we're really going to ignore Pythagoras and three-dimensional effects here. But that is not good enough. That is off by one,
I don't
unless
think
you spend a
so.
luck point.
Yeah. Yeah, let's he looks seriously wounded, right?
Yeah.
I think this was one of
let's
the
just
ones that got
say
Boombud.
he's wounded enough that it looks pretty bad.
Yeah, I'll use a luck point to go ahead and make that shot.
And is
Alrighty,
this a heavy
damage.
pistol or very heavy pistol?
This is a heavy pistol, which I believe is 3d6 damage.
It is.
And you can shoot it twice.
Nah, I'm just gonna shoot the once.
Yeah. That, over your scanner, you hear more sad clown music play as this clown falls and lands on its nose. Oh wait, no, actually, why don't you
On his nose.
describe? So as this clown starts, as you describe your killing blow, you hear some sad clown music play over the over your scanner.
Can I attempt to play mariachi music instead? Like try to drown them out?
No, I basically gave you
Uh-oh.
that you had their comms for free. I really should have made that hard. So you're just able to listen.
Okay, that's fine. And then I'm gonna move.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can make it to there.
Moving away from the next, well,
Yeah.
almost away from the next explosive booma, right into range of the next one.
That's all I'm doing right now. Just moving up the stairwell, trying to keep them from going too quickly and being in range of the other Boombas.
All right. I think
They're gonna
I
run
think I
them.
made this way too easy by giving you all the boombas.
It's just
Alright.
good planning. Like this is
He
how,
rolled
this
for
is how,
it.
This is how
Caliper,
cyberpunk.
you're up.
They rolled for it.
Yeah, this
They
is how
got it.
cyberpunk games go. It's like, if you have a chance to plan, like you're good. This Boomba is gonna move, and say just like over like the intercom. I say, "Hey guys, welcome to the circus." Boom, and I blow up the one.
Yeah,
I
give
blow
me a
one.
basic tech roll.
All right. 19.
All right.
I will spend
was-
one luck just to bring it up to 20 because I like
One
that
pluck.
sounds like a good number.
You are within your reasoning to spend that luck point.
Yeah, 20 just sounds like a good number. So,
Okay. I've been trying to figure out a way to raise the target number of this to not be ridiculous, and even with that 20 or 19 was still going to do it.
all right. And that is 17 damage this time.
17. All right.
This guy got a little bit damaged in the last explosion. And there's just like this like slowly building like amused chuckle from Caliber over the comms as this is all happening.
And this was the one that went boom, right?
This one on the first floor, yeah.
Okay. So we will mark that as exploded, and we'll deal with how much damage you're inflicting to the building entrusted to your care later.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one action.
This Boomba is just moving closer to be in range for anybody still coming up the stairs to the second floor.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
That is your turn.
Yeah. How much damage do these guys look like they took?
Well,
I don't know. I can't see.
You have no idea.
I
Yeah.
have no clue. I lost all my visuals. All right.
Meanwhile, while all that was happening, a second clown car has entered the building.
Oh no,
No.
not a second one.
Because I realized with all the Boombas, I made this ridiculously easy.
Fair enough.
Especially rolling 32 damage on the first one. Was it 32 damage on the first one?
That was
Yes.
on the first
Yeah.
one, yes.
Jeez.
So this one comes running up the stairs, looks out the door at the angry Roomba, and gives a very sad clown.
All right. I marked the damages from the second one. Now I'm gonna move him off.
Oh no, you can leave that one there or just red X just so I. Oh, okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah, I just marked where the damage was.
Okay.
Well, they're done there, so I'll just leave these here to show where the wrecked corpses
Or
are.
the wreck. Yeah, exactly. And Fumiko, you're up.
All right. All right.
There you are.
Question: since the Boomba is right here, if I get into its radius, it's not going to blow up on me, is it?
No, they're triggered by me.
Okay, good.
But you are in a danger zone.
I'm well aware of that.
Danger zone.
Because if the Boomba were to be commanded to detonate right now, you are in blast radius.
4, 5, 6. Going to take the dash action. 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean, you could
11.
also continue to run down the stairs.
Yeah, I could.
All the clowns, you are aware that all the clowns so far. Actually, give me a local expert roll.
Oh, geez. Good at that.
And I do still have the live stream running of the cameras outside and the one on me.
Yeah.
As you say,
There's still a
Okay.
little bit of information there.
You know for sure there's been no evidence of flying clowns this week, and you seem to think that, like, you know how clown cars work? That kind of logic doesn't apply to aero car physics as well. So the clowns are almost certainly coming in from the ground. You are almost as far on the building as you can be from the ground.
Sweet. But yes, I know the elevator is going to get here soon. Yeah,
I'll give you a hint.
I'm just gonna run down to the second floor.
I'm
the
gonna
sixth
give you
floor
a hint.
rather.
You can the elevator moving 1 floor per round is roughly equivalent to what you can move dashing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just go to the sixth floor.
And as you run down the floor, you hear ding
Son
as
of a
the
bitch!
elevator arrives at the 7th floor.
I wanted to stay here and like run to the elevator like when it gets right there.
And that takes it to Fidget. Fidget's got her kitchen table she's just kind of using for shelter here.
That's right. No clowns on my floor yet?
No
Nope,
clowns
no
on your
single.
floor yet.
Right.
You probably see no, you wouldn't be able to see the Boomba from here. And the Boomba's cameras were not added to the live feed.
Then I would probably text my mascot friends and ask them how they're doing. How's it going out there?
Gritty responds, smiley face emoji, smiley emoji, smiley face emoji, smiley face emoji. How the hell did he get an emoji of himself in the standard phone system? You're not sure, but there's definitely an emoji of Gritty riding his trademark riding lawnmower, and there's an emoji of a dead clown head.
I want to send him back a thumbs up, smiley face, and then
Winky face, kiss.
the winky face, the devil, the devil smiley face. And yeah, that's good.
Nice. Troll.
From
Speaking
now
of
on, we're
live
only
streams,
gonna speak. From now on, we're only gonna speak to them in emojis.
I forgot to add this to my notes, but instead of him giving you any text, it was all going to be all emoji all the time.
It's that's the only way we talk is through emojis. I totally approve.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So I know that Caliper's in his room, right?
You do know
They're
that
in their room.
Caliper's in their room.
So I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the door and just yell out incoming and then dash to the next floor.
Cool.
Okay,
think
so
I can
you're
make
now
it
on the
to-
4th floor?
Yeah. Right about there.
Still within blast radius.
Yeah, but I'm hopefully 2 floors up from blast radius now.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
From active blast radius.
from active blast radius, yes. But you did see the Boomba here on the 3rd floor.
Yes, I did see Jarbinks. I named that one. His name is Jarbinks.
Oh, if you name them, you got to click the checkbox next to nameplate.
We don't have nameplates, so you would have to click it.
Okay.
There it is. Jarbinks.
there we go.
And I believe
The floor on 2, the one on 2 has a name now as well.
And Melvin's the one
Musk.
on the 7th floor.
Yeah.
Daddy
Melvin.
Musk. Okay. I have questions and I really don't want to know the answers. All right. Caliper, speaking of questions and not wanting to know the answers, what are you doing with your turn?
This one makes a little like triumphant charge noise. Like bumps over and will blow up right here.
Okay. And you just see you hear a very terrified "Gahunk" come from this clown.
That is 17. Let's bump that up to 19. Sounds good.
Okay. If the Boombas ever come up again, we're going to come up with a more reasonable roll for you to make than basic tech, because this is you're at what, a plus 15?
I think so. No, my 13 is my basic. Is my
Plus
regular. Yeah. And I don't know if this one on the second floor connects with any of these guys on the first floor hallway. Underneath.
That is correct. You don't know.
I don't know, but
Go ahead and roll that damage for me, please.
Knowing is half the battle, so.
And the other half is 25% is red lasers, 25% blue lasers.
Apparently,
24.
Apparently, the other half is Boombas.
24. From Boomba Musk.
Okay. Oh, I've been forgetting to make depth save rolls for these guys.
Well, they're still in blast radiuses, so.
Yeah, no, they don't need to make death saves until they're dying. So we're just gonna start doing that. Actually, I need to check the rules on how does dying work.
I don't know. It just happens.
You make one failed death save, you're dead.
I think you have to roll under your body. Is that?
I think it's either that or above it.
No, it's probably under.
A 10, I believe, is you insta die. So I think you have to roll under it, and then you add +1 every turn. So if you roll under your body, you live. If you roll a 10, you automatically die. Every time you roll a death save, your penalty increases +1. Okay. I just did the math. It all checks out. All the clowns that were believed dead are indeed dead by now.
Cool.
Of course, you don't actually.
I don't actually have confirmation.
You don't actually have confirmation that this clown is dead because, well, your only source of visual was the clown was blown up.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened to the guys on the first floor. I didn't even know there were guys on the first floor. But for my second action, Melvin up on floor 7 is going to start moving to get inside the elevator.
Okay, Melvin can get inside the elevator, and I'm just going to give you that. I'm just going to give you that you can control the elevator because that checks out. Like,
yeah, that's easy
if
enough.
I was Caliper, I would have remote control over the elevator.
Oh yeah,
linked to my engine over Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi.
But what if you need to do maintenance?
That just why wouldn't that be is really the question. I mean, almost all the lights in my house are controlled by the Wi-Fi, and every time I change a light bulb, the number of that increases by 1. So this checks out.
I feel like it is going to be like Big Bang in the first episode. Elevator's out.
Yep. Definitely
All
is.
All right. Guess what, guys? What? It's clown time. And the clowns have, you know what? Actually, I'm not going to make that assumption. I'm going to make them make an intelligence roll collectively. I'm going to let them make 3 rolls.
Maybe the stairs aren't safe. They should take the elevator.
They should take the elevator.
Okay, so
I just can't imagine a raiding party of clowns waiting for the elevator is all. Ah, all right.
No,
okay.
I
mean, they could probably all
I
fit.
see the waiting party of clowns like stuffing more clowns than are appropriate inside the elevator.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
have
true.
to.
Just
I'm gonna
pack
have
it
to
full.
move Daddy Musk over by one to clear
Okay, that's fine.
the stairway.
Where are they going?
Well, you don't know because there aren't really security cameras in this building. A lot of your tenants kind of would not approve.
This is true.
All right, Fumiko.
All right. Can I? All right. Would it be at this point? The elevator's on the 7th floor, right?
Yes.
Can I just go
believe
back up
that's-
to right here and use the elevator?
With Melvin in it?
Is Melvin in the elevator?
Melvin's on the way to get into the elevator.
Yeah. Wait, didn't Melvin make it to the into the elevator because the doors were open?
Oh yeah, then Melvin's just inside the elevator.
Okay. in
And
that
this
ca-
is why I'm gonna have the elevator token be outside so we can actually
Yeah.
see who all's in the elevator.
Well, you can move the token to the front and fix that problem.
Let's just keep the elevator token right, kind of
Okay.
outside the building, just because it's never not going to be a pain in the ass.
Okay.
So Fumiko, you don't know that Melvin went in the elevator, and you kind of really wanted to get in that
True.
elevator. You can make it into the elevator. You're pretty sure you can make it in the elevator and mash a button this turn.
I'm already down the stairs. Fuck it.
You were really sure you were going to go in the elevator before player found out Melvin was in the elevator.
Yeah, you heard the
Really?
elevator open, and now just like at the start of this, you hear the elevator like ping, like it's about to go down as well. It's not going to close this turn, but it'll start moving next turn.
Well, it'll start moving after Fumiko's turn.
Well, I mean, Fumiko could get in. Like,
Right.
I think Fumiko was going to be at least running towards the elevator.
Yeah. I'll
They
be
may
right-
see Melvin and change their mind, but
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will see Melvin and I will immediately change my mind and then just go back down the stairs.
Yep.
Really want to use that elevator.
Okay, so you'd be right here where I'm pinging.
Okay. Right here.
Duncan is now seriously regretting asking if that was an elevator.
Yes, I am.
You know what? You can't be making big brain dragon moves every single game.
I can try, can't I?
Oh, you can try anything.
Yeah, I know. I tried to have a big
All
brain
right.
move and thought that
Now, where was the elevator commanded to go with
it
Melvin?
is commanded to go to start heading down to I clicked the but I commanded it to stop at 4 and 3.
Okay.
So going down, it'll stop at 4 first, and then it'll go down to 3. And I'll because I have time to like watch cameras and hear where Melvin might want to get off.
Yeah, other than you keep blowing up all your cameras as soon as they see a clown. But
Well,
Fidget, you're up.
I
Are you
am
just-
up. And Fidget's getting a little bored waiting for the clowns to show up. So I think she's going to leave her table there as a fallback point. and I'm gonna move towards the stairs. I guess I can move twice, right? Since I'm not doing
Yeah,
anything
you
else in
can
my action.
you can basically run and move twice your movement, but that's the only thing you can do in a turn.
Well, yeah, I don't have anything to shoot at, and my move is 5, so but that's 10 spaces, 10 meters.
That's 10 spaces, so 20 meters.
There. Okay. Ah, come on, mouse. There we go. Right there. On my way.
All right. That's troll time.
Okay. So I'm on the 4th floor. There I am. I'm just gonna move up to here. I'm gonna stand around the corner here and kind of just post up and wait for more clowns. I think I'm safe from the explosion.
There is
I'll
no
just-
safe in Cyberpunk.
and I'll just wait for clowns to come around the corner.
Okay, sounds good. Opposite of sounds good. Kelper, it's your turn.
Here on the 3rd floor, Jar Binks is going to start heading into the stairwell.
Okay.
And who else do I still have? Melvin's in the elevator. The last
think-
one is up on the roof, and that's my fallback Boomba.
Okay.
I think that's going to be it for now. And I will just like go over the speakers in the building, like the public service announcement, and say, "This is your captain speaking. We are experiencing a little bit of turbulence. If you are a clown, you should exit now."
You know what? One of them, just because this is funny. Okay, nothing happens. And that's your turn?
Yep.
Clown time. So, you know what? I'm going to say that this clown can see the Boomba, and it's going to be a little harder to hit.
Yeah, because it's elevated and behind a corner.
Well, it actually hits the Boomba.
Well, it's the target was 15. What is cover do to change the target number?
Your distance is 8 meters.
Yeah, and so 0 to 6.
Oh
is
yeah,
13.
you're right. 7 to. Okay, never mind. It misses. My bad. I looked at the wrong number, and that guy's just gonna. He does a. That sounds real slow right before he fires. And yeah, there's no way you hear that.
It's okay, I don't speak clown.
Only Gritty.
All right. Bumiko.
I am going to keep. Said, given my experience with the elevator and the boom in the elevator, being mildly disappointed, not wanting to die, I am going to continue to take the stairs down and run and get the cardio I've been needing to get.
Awesome. And I love how, as fast as you're running, you're basically always being in blast radius of Melvin. This makes me very happy.
Oh, but I'm gonna stop on the 6th floor. Don't worry, or 5th floor rather.
All right. Elevator's turn. Elevator goes down to the 5th floor. Melvin is now on the 5th floor. Oh, Fumiko, you gotta move yourself. If
I
you're
gotta
gonna
move
keep,
myself.
yeah, if you're gonna keep running, just move yourself. Double your move down the stairs.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, Fidget's up.
Yeah. Moving to the 20, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 10. Moving.
Keep that Fidget moving. Keep that Fidget
Rawhide.
moving. Rawhide, Troll's turn.
Okay, so I am on the 4th floor. I don't see any clowns yet.
Actually, give me a perception check,
Okay.
which is
Where's
different than
that?
human perception, by the way.
Yeah, there it is. 14.
14. Echoing from down the stairs, you did hear that very slow clown honk kind of noise.
And a gunshot.
Oh yeah, and a gunshot. And the sound of the elevator moving.
Okay. Oh, and the elevator's moving. Right. Great. I'm not gonna assume anything bad's gonna happen from the elevator, so I'm just gonna stay. Actually, I think I
Nothing
have
bad
another.
will happen.
Nothing bad will happen.
I've got another video camera, just a spare one. I think I'm gonna set it up on the live stream and just stick it in like the corner over here.
Okay. What kind of roll do you think that should be?
The dice roll.
I'm just basically just hooking up to the live stream, and all I want to do is make sure that it gets the widest view as possible. So I would think photography / film.
Is that a skill in this game?
That is.
Give me that roll. I assume you put some points into that then.
I did. Yeah, that's an 18.
So, all right, you do it. And I drew the little blue thing there. Do you want to
That
move at all?
would have been one move there, another move back. Then 3, 4, 5. And I imagine my action was to set that up, so I only
Your
have the one
action
move.
was to set that up, yes.
All right, but now the 4th floor stairwell is now on the live stream for Cal to watch.
Cool.
Yes.
Speaking of Cal, it's their turn.
I want to try something. This guy shot at Jarbinks, and Jarbinks is a little bit like its namesake, and is a little bit foolhardy to rush in. So I want to see about. He's going to try to like start rolling himself down the stairs, and explode while rolling down the stairs. Just be like,
just gonna yeet himself off the stairs.
Yeah, yeeted himself down the stairs.
Okay. We do not have stats for a Roomba. I'm going to say, give me a basic tech at -4.
Okay.
And let's see if you can hit a clown.
Oh, I don't need to hit the clown. I just need to get close to the clown.
Right. That's what I mean is,
yeah.
Let's see if the explosion actually occurs.
Land in such a way that it actually hits.
Oh
no.
Yeah, no.
The last little bit of video you see from Jarbinks is Jarbinks rolls past the clown. The clown looks at it in terror, and then you see the little wires that go to the grenade to detonate it just go pink, And the clown starts to smile.
No,
Jarvis!
And I think even
Par
with
for the
the
course.
-5, the only way you could have buffed that is if you crit failed.
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You do have. That was only one of your 2 actions.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else.
I'm gonna think of it. It was a crit fail.
It was a crit fail.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm almost out of Boombas. Save me, Melvin Juan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Boomba 1 Kenobi.
Caliper at this point is gonna. I'll just transfer my agent into my so I can see it through my cyber eye, and I'll just move to be against my door, knowing that like this clown is in the stairwell closest to my apartment, and pull out my assault rifle.
Okay. Do you also have a pistol on you?
I also have a pistol on me.
Because players are new and DM is new, I will tell you optimal range for an assault rifle is like really 13 to 23 meters.
Well, me.
You can see the little arrow I'm drawing, right? The blue arrow.
Yeah.
Kind of north to south.
Mhm.
That whole distance of the apartment building is the low side of optimal range for an assault rifle.
It's also the low side of like optimum range from my door to the door of the stairwell.
Uh, 14 meters.
Mhm.
The difficulty with the pistol is actually going to be 1 less. And
All right.
if it's any closer, the pistol, you definitely think you're in pistol, or maybe if you had a submachine gun.
No, I'll pull out my pistol then.
Yeah. Yeah. Assault rifles are remarkably shitty in this game at unrealistically short ranges.
That's fair. All right, and that'll be caliber.
Cool. Guess what? It's clown time. Oh, and with an alarmed honk, this one comes like kicking out the door and sees Fidget, and then just starts charging at Fidget.
Son of a bitch. She eeks. Eek. She's not like clowns.
And the clown gangs are really well known for being terrifying. And if you think I'm making this up, rules as written per the setting of the book, there is a gang called the Bozos that is a terrifying clown gang. I've just kind of enhanced them.
Oh, can I add one last free action at the end of my turn?
Depends on what it is.
I'm canceling the order to stop at 4 for the elevator.
So you're reprogramming where the elevator is going?
Well, yeah, I'd hit for it to stop at 4 and 3. I'm just gonna say don't stop at 4, continue on to 3, so that it doesn't like lose a turn there.
Okay. That checks out. And is that all of the clowns?
There's the one.
Is there
still
a way
down on
for
the
me to
line.
make that statement more terrifying?
No.
Okay, and Fumiko is up.
Next. All right, heading down to 4-5.
All right.
Well, I didn't want to be right there, but you know what I mean. Dash action. Still got my gun out, so.
And you moved double your move speed on that?
Yeah.
Cool. Fidget, you're up.
Yeah, so
You can see a clown.
I've got my left hand, it's got my heavy pistol, and my right arm's got the cyber sword that is contained in my forearm is popped out. So but I want to just fire the gun. Pop, pop.
All right. Do you want to move first to get within better range?
Can it not shoot 20 meters?
Just the target number is harder.
Yeah, you're at a 20 right now. If you move closer to 7 to 12 meters away, you're at a 15, and 0 to 6 is a 13.
I will move up then. So I'll move 5. So there we go.
So, unlike D&D, where the 2-hit value is different per target, in Cyberpunk Red, it is based entirely off of type of weapon and distance.
No, D&D has ranged. It's harder to hit at certain distances, but
well, a D&D.
I didn't realize that a handgun couldn't.
Yeah, this one's a bit more detailed.
20 meters.
Yeah, it can. It's just.
Yeah. You'd have to get a 20.
Tell me when I gotta roll. I'll roll it. Well, I'll roll it in the thing.
Yeah, so you are 10 meters away. So yes, roll 1d10 and add your pistol score, please.
Which would be.
And thanks, Aaron, for throwing that in the Skype chat.
Yeah, just to make it a little easier on us.
I guess. Oh.
And remember, if you roll a 10, okay,
11.
You didn't roll a 10, you rolled an 11. I believe your target number was a 15?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So if you want to spend some luck points to make that be a hit, you can.
That would be 4 luck points.
And if it's a heavy pistol, you do get, I believe, 2 shots per turn.
Still got to roll again for the second shot.
Of course.
Yeah, I guess I'll spend. No, I'm not gonna spend. I'm not gonna spend 4 luck points. I'll just roll again for the second shot.
Okay.
Fidget, why are you only adding 6?
Because that's all I have for heavy weapon.
What is your attached stat though?
What's your handgun stat?
Handgun stat is reflex, so it's your handgun stat plus your reflex plus 10.
Reflex is 6.
And what's your handgun stat?
Do you have any points in handgun?
You should be adding a plus 10 total, is what it looks like.
So that would have been a 16 to hit, or a 15
so that
to hit.
Would have been a hit.
How are you getting that?
Okay, so that
because it's your reflex plus your number of levels in handgun plus a roll on a d10.
I have no levels in handgun.
Oh, you have no levels. Okay.
No, you have.
Oh no, I'm
sorry.
I'm looking at heavy weapon. I have no level on heavy weapon.
So yes, if you just click on where it says handgun, it will actually do a roll and do all the math for you, by the way. But you're at a plus 10, so that would have actually hit.
Yeah, and you roll the same thing, so.
Yeah, and then the second shot also hits.
And then the other nice thing is when you click on the handgun skill to roll, instead of just rolling it manually, it should pull up the difficulty chart. Oh no!
Yeah, it does. It does. Whenever I've fired mine. She probably just clicked on handgun. I don't know if she has her weapon set up.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. So the first one would have hit. So go ahead and roll 3d6 for me, please.
Oops. I gotta put a space in there.
Okay.
12. It's like
So the good news is this clown is seriously wounded now, and you've ablated the clown armor.
And you roll for
The
your
better
second
news
damage.
is your second attack is also a hit.
So roll again. Roll the damage again.
eight.
Okay. And I keep wanting to call you Giggles for some reason.
That's okay.
Totally not related to one of our other streams.
Not at all.
Tell me how you brutally murder this clown.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run at him with the gun drawn, and I'm gonna shoot the first one. It's gonna hit him in the shoulder, and I modified shoot the second one right in his freaking temple, and just and as he falls, I'm like, "Yeah, take that, you stupid ass clown!"
Honk.
I want
Alright.
If I get over there, I want to rip his stupid squeaky nose off and like, I don't know,
Speaking of running over there, Troll, what are you gonna do?
save it as a trophy or something.
Okay, I am running up to. Oh, I should move back to that one. I'm continuing up to the 5th floor. So 5.
That's a bold
10,
strategy, Cotton.
15,
Let's see if it works
10.
out for him.
I think that's as far as I can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go there, and then I'm just gonna kind of post up right there and kind of wait.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, if I'm not doing anything else, I'm gonna move all the way to here and see Fumiko and be like, "Hi, clown's coming."
Hello.
Yeah, and then I'll stop there and kind of lean over the edge and just kind of watch the stairwell.
All right. Caliper, it is your go.
Caliper looks out the door, sees the clown on the ground, looks over at Fidget, says, "Melvin's on the way." And I stick my head back in the door, and
Nice.
before I stick my head back in the door, where I say, "Melvin's on the way. Stay away from the elevator." Or no. Elevator's out of service, and then I close the door.
And Fidget, roll me a human perception and a perception.
Perception there. I don't know what a human perception is.
That one is going to be under social skills.
And it is basically insight.
Take home.
You could have sworn you heard the elevator moving recently, but you get kind of the sense, stay away from the elevator.
Alrighty. I would move away, but I've already used my movement action. So my next turn, I'll move back on my next turn. Somebody else's roll 20 acting weird. It's like mine is all blue screen, dark.
You
black
have to
screen.
log out and then log back in. I've had that a couple
okay.
times with mine.
Well, before you do that,
Just roll
another
20.
clown has appeared.
The hell are they all doing on the first floor? My question.
Third floor. That's where I live. It's on the 3rd floor.
That's where all the action
Ooh.
seems to be happening in terms of gunshots and not being exploded.
Oh, that doesn't make it, does it?
That did not help.
That
Oh.
did not actually hit. So a clown has just shot at you and has missed.
Yeah. Just barely.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't
It
like
was
that.
just 2 meters up. He could have made that shot.
Probably have a hard time aiming over his stupid clown nose and his, big clown gloves that he has to wear.
The gloves are part of the uniform. You have to wear them.
I know, but they're like big Mickey Mouse gloves, so it's like
And the
the
noses
pinky,
are
the ring finger, and the pinky finger are actually one finger, so it's three-fingered gloves, and it's all.
and the noses are actually like cybernetic implants with Bluetooth links to their agent, so that the squeaks do go out over comms.
It's fantastic.
They've got their own type of Morse code. It's just in.
It's clown code. It's totally clown code.
Oh, it's horrible.
Speaking of clowns, Fumiko is up. I just wanted to see the look on your face when I said that.
All right. So I'm on the 6th floor. Maybe my research being right. Yeah, I'm on the 5th already. Okay.
Can't get this thing to reset.
Well, down to the 4th I go. Because someone needs to follow behind him and pull the fort.
So
Get my
Fumiko is
card.
now on camera.
Yes.
No, how's
Yep. Fumiko's now on camera. I mean, maybe a little bit.
Wouldn't be the first time I've been on camera.
Fumiko probably is not quite on camera yet.
Okay.
I think
I would have prioritized downstairs rather than upstairs, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I think just given the geometry there, it's just out of camera. Is that Fumiko's turn?
Yep.
Going down, 3rd floor.
Special
Lingerie.
delivery.
Fidget. Ding! The elevator's open. You see Melvin.
Oh shit!
It now completely makes sense what elevator is out of order means.
Okay. Oh god. Is it my turn?
It is your turn, and this clown actually does appear wounded. Some might say seriously wounded. Some might say that was not filled out in the character sheet, but I think that checks out.
Oh. I didn't roll a good enough perception to know if that Roomba is going to explode. But I kind of get a feeling that
You got
warning
some
was
radius
meant.
anyways.
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling that this thing's going to blow up to take out this cloud. So I think I'm going to.
I mean, you could
Mhm.
kill him, and then I don't have to blow up Melvin yet.
I think I'm going to move up 2 squares. Fire, fire. If I miss, then I'll back up 3. So here we go. Where am I? Gotta get my character sheet pulled back up. Sorry, I had to log out, log back in. There it is.
I mean,
I'm gonna shoot at him and take him out.
yeah.
I gotta save
You
Melvin's
could get closer, but I don't think you'd be able to escape being completely out of the blast radius if you did.
Yeah, I'm fine where I'm at. Dun, dun, dun.
And Poisel, I am
Ooh.
seriously regretting giving you
Ooh.
this many number of explosive Roombas, by the way.
Oh boy.
Those are my rolls.
Oh, and the other one's a crit.
This
Okay,
is
so go ahead and roll 3d6 for me.
I'm not the one that let me play a rigger.
I mean, yes, I didn't realize just how bad hand grenades were when we made this, and nor did I come up with a good roll for. Okay, so the good news is you ablate the clown's damage. Or I'm sorry, you ablate the clown's armor. The clown is up. The clown is not mortally wounded, but looks pretty bad. But go
Well,
ahead and roll
let's-
your next damage, please.
How do I roll crit damage? So
You
3d6?
roll 3d6. The crit just adds to your success. It
Oh, okay.
doesn't actually do critical damage. Critical damage is if you roll
Well-
2 or more 6s on the same damage roll.
Well, these are sideways pistol holding pop pop kill
Oh
shots
shit!
right
You're
here.
holding the
Yep.
pistol sideways. You're going for the
Sideways.
kill shot.
I'm going straight in.
And speaking of kill shots, tell me how you kill this clown.
First one hits him in the right side of his chest, and the second one, I kind of aim a little bit lower, and I shoot him right in the gut, because I want it to be a painful death.
Oh, I thought you were gonna shoot him in the balls, but okay.
I wanted to, but I missed, and I just hit him in the lower gut.
Okay. And you might have a little bit of move left, but otherwise it is Troll's turn.
I will back up a little bit just in case the message doesn't get through in time and Melvin explodes.
Okay. Troll, you're on the 5th floor. You hear
And I do a little dance, and I do
you
a little
hear
spin.
a ding and a couple gunshots from below you somewhere.
Okay. I'm just gonna. So it sounded like it was a couple of floors below.
Let's see. Yeah, it definitely did.
Okay.
Oh wait, and your camera was on the 3rd floor, right?
Fourth floor.
It's too bad you would see me do my victory dance if you saw. it was on the
Oh,
first
I
floor.
drew your camera on the 3rd floor. I deeply apologize, good sir.
I'm surprised you don't have a camera on the
He
third
was
floor.
also
That's where you
drawn
live.
on the 4th floor.
I'd be surprised you didn't have one. You live on the third floor.
Weird. It didn't. It when I looked at the 4th floor, it wasn't there, and I see it on the 3rd floor.
Interesting. Oh, you may have accidentally grabbed it with the elevator.
Oh, you know what I did? 100%.
Knowing that, I'm going to move down
damn it.
past Fumiko. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna stand there and post up there instead.
Okay.
Did
And I
it?
mean,
Yeah.
because you aimed the camera mostly to focus downstairs, you would see if anybody kind of rounded right about here where I'm pinging.
Yeah.
And Caliper, you're up.
Caliper looks out the hallway again, sees Melvin, and gives it a smile, and says, "Just wait right there."
Why, my pretties?
Well, I'm having Melvin stay in the elevator. I'm leaving the elevator open and just like waiting, in case more people come up. And I'll come back into my apartment, and I'll go back on the live, like the mic, the PA system, and I'm gonna speak to the clowns again. Like I'm trying to get them to leave. Like we're killing all of you here. So I say, this is your captain speaking again. I have a quote that you all should remember. You can make fun of yourself and people will laugh at you. If you're smart, you'll end up as a comedian. If you're not, you'll end up as a clown.
Give me a for starters here, because Mike as the ST didn't quite realize what you were going for until you explicitly said it.
Yeah, I'm trying
Give me
to
a
unnerve them.
conversation roll.
Okay. Conversation. Not very good at this. 15.
It's pretty good.
Okay. If you succeeded on this roll, I would have given you an intimidation check. But you're not actually saying anything sensical to the clown brain. However, you don't know that.
The clown brain is a terrible place to be.
Yep. All right.
I think I probably should have given you that last turn too, but as the as the ST, I was so confused by what you were saying. I just decided not to process it and move on. Which is exactly
yeah,
what the clowns did.
I'm just trying to unnerve the clowns, so that they realize that it is
and
futile.
you are just so far away from like the same side of the brain processing spectrum as psychopathic clowns, that you're
That's
not
fair.
even aware that they're not intimidated because they don't understand what you're saying.
Okay. And then that's me. I will wait and have Melvin wait.
All right. So those two stupid clowns have done a thing that you can't see. Actually, everyone give me a perception check, by the way. Actually, everybody on the... actually, only Caliper and Fidget, to be fair.
Oh wow.
I crit
Holy
31.
crap, 30.
Okay, that actually checks.
That makes sense
in
because
the
I was busy
distance-
doing my dancing, so I was not paying a lot of attention.
This perfectly checks that. And I love that one of you crit... The only two of you that could have succeeded, crit fail, crit pass. So...
I almost double crit pass. It was a 10 and then a 9 on the second roll.
Yeah, so the difficulty chart stops at 29 is legendary. An awe-inspiring feat. This is something people will write stories about. A truly amazing accomplishment that will be spoken of in hushed tones for years to come. And you are pretty sure in exactly the smack dab damn middle of the first floor, you heard the north door and the south door being kicked open.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
And
Do
you
I know
also,
who lives down there?
um,
I should.
let's
but-
say, yeah, for the sake of story, they're not interesting. They're
Okay.
random ass NPC families that have already safely fled the building hours ago.
Okay.
You would also, just because you know who lives where, nobody interesting story wise lives below the third floor.
Yeah.
So the first two floors are basically completely evacuated.
Yeah.
And you did also hear squeaky shoes hurriedly rushing up the stairs up to the third floor.
Mhm.
You believe there were two different squeaks.
One is a size 34 and one is a size 36.
Yes. And I forgot to hit the turn advance button, so that was the clown's turn as well. Fumiko, you're up.
Okay, I am on the fourth floor currently. So,
You can see a troll in front of you.
hello. I'm going to run past him and just kind of stay in the hole. Oh, let me see. Was that 12 feet, give or take, or 12 squares?
I'm gonna say it's okay at this point because it's not gonna matter how far you move in that direction this turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit my gun up, kind of aimed at the door, knowing where a troll is. I say, if you see any clowns, let me know.
Just
As
watch
you
my
aim
live
your
stream.
gun at exactly where troll is. Awesome. I love it.
Can
That's where they're
I
gonna be coming from.
can I
out of the elevator.
quickly reply back? Just watch the live stream.
Nothing bad will happen. All right. The elevator was commanded to go to the third floor.
And stay there, which is where it is now.
Fidget is up. You still see the elevator open and Melvin.
Yep, and that's all I see. So I'm just gonna start casually going back to my little bunker area.
I mean, you could come in and join Caliber.
Oh, do I know that you're in there?
Yeah, I stuck my head out and talked to you.
Oh.
Caliper stuck their head out and said something and then closed the door again. And it was left very vague on if that door was locked.
Oh, no, it's not.
Excellent. Let the record state that the door is unlocked.
You know what? I think I'm going to actually duck into this apartment.
Is that one unlocked?
I'm gonna say that the people that fled have pretty much
Probably didn't
uh,
lock. They didn't lie them.
didn't really they gathered everything of value and left. They weren't too worried about locking the door for unvaluable things. And I'm gonna say it's very plot nebulous on where the interesting characters live until
Until they
it becomes
live there.
important. Yeah.
I'm not going in there to loot the
Especially 'cause
place. I
we're
just want
40
to get
minutes-
in there so I can get, maybe I can see them before they see me, kind of situation.
Especially because we're 40 minutes over where I thought the stream would end, because I did not balance the Boombas and this encounter properly, and I apologize, chat.
It's okay.
I semi apologize to the players, although not as much, because it is to some level your fault.
We signed up for this.
You gave us a
it is
chance.
all
You gave us
Poisel's
a chance to
fault.
plan. Like,
I did give you a chance to plan, and that was really my mistake. Roll. What you doing?
I'm still, well, no, I wouldn't know she's aiming at me or in my
I'm-
general area, so I'm still gonna stay.
Say, because of how fast she moved, the door was still over halfway open, swinging closed, and you saw her basically training her pistol right about the crotch area. Would be optimal. Clown climbing up the stairs would be right at the balls.
Okay, I'm gonna take like one step up the stairs and just kind of lean over the banister and just kind of aim down the stairs.
Cool. So maybe your arm's in danger, but let's be honest, that's a lot easier to fix.
A lot easier.
Speaking of easy mode, Caliper.
Caliper is gonna hold. Maybe have there's the Boomba still up on the roof, and it's just gonna slowly start making its way towards the elevator at the top in case it needs to get picked up.
Okay. Do you want Melvin to move out of the elevator at all?
Oh no, because Melvin is hidden right now. I'm hoping that the upcoming clowns see their dead brethren in the hallway and come to investigate. And then Melvin will just like come in from behind and say hello.
Okay.
The old sneak up behind and blow up their
I
ass.
foresee
maneuver.
a very expensive elevator repair effort.
Oh yeah.
I think there's going to be a skill check and a montage involved.
There's gonna be
I
8
mean,
seasons of
it's
no elevator.
It's cheaper than rebuilding the building.
I mean, this is absolutely true. So one comes out, sees the dead clown brethren.
These ones were not killed by explosives. They were killed by bullets.
Mm-hmm. Riddled with
I'm gonna
bullet
say they know
holes.
that. They do notice that, but there's gonna be a perception roll involved.
Do I need to roll stealth for the Boomba?
Yeah, actually, please do.
Where is stealth? Getting used to this character sheet. Is there a stealth roll? So
Yeah, there
There should
skill.
be.
Oh yeah. Try under.
Oh, it's under body skills.
Other body skills. Last
Yeah.
one.
Do you want me to roll it instead of with my dex? Do you want me to roll it with my tech?
Absolutely. That would
Okay,
be
so it's
beautiful.
going to be +9 to whatever I roll.
Okay.
13. I will spend some luck to push that up.
How much luck are you gonna spend?
How much luck do I have left? Because I need to make sure that Melvin doesn't get seen. I will spend 3 of my luck, and I will save my last luck for an emergency.
Okay, so what does that bring your roll to?
That brings my roll to 16.
Cool. The bottom clown had a 15.
So they do not see Melvin?
They do not see Melvin.
Good.
Roombas are designed to be stealthy
Excellent.
until they're under your feet.
Fumiko, it is your go.
Okay. just kind of want to see if I can. Oh, I duck into this apartment real quick in case anybody comes up. Stay in this apartment. That way I can kind of duck into it if I need to. And I think that's it. I really don't really think of anything else I can do. So.
Oh wait, did you move yourself? Because you.
I moved myself to like right here. So.
Oh, I thought you said you ducked in that apartment.
Well, I was gonna, but I took that back. Like, but I'm just gonna stand by the door and duck into it if I have to.
Okay. Again, reactions are not a thing in this game. If that changes your mind, you could easily get into that room if you wanted.
All right. All right. Well, in that case, I go in here and wait for clowns.
Okay.
Patiently wait.
I just want to be clear, like, reactions are not a thing, held actions are not a thing, tax opportunity are not a thing. Speaking of not a thing, the elevator has not been commanded movement. Nope. So the elevator's turn is not a thing. Fidget is up.
Fidget is going to do a thing. She is going to make a kind of terrible, weird sound, and then duck into this bathroom to try to lure the clowns closer.
Okay, let me take a look at the character sheet real quick.
And then zip zap.
Because despite the fact that lure clown should be a legit skill check, it is not an actual skill on the character sheet.
What?
Rules is written. That might be our second
What
homebrew.
Full hockey.
And if you want to make a case for a specific skill,
I'm just saying, and making a noise that they know I'm there would make them continue forward. So
persuasion.
I think persuasion is.
I think that's the only one I got.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to make a case
or
for something else.
Conversation. I mean, it is kind of...
I would say persuasion then, unless you have a compelling case for something else.
Nah, persuasion's fine.
I mean, I'd also accept an intimidate and like the weird reverse intimidation kind of move.
Where's my intimidate? I don't know what my intimidate is.
I don't think intimidation's a thing on this one.
Intimidation's not an actual skill.
Okay. Then yeah, persuasion.
Are they considered animals? Is it animal handling? Okay.
No, they are not. Animal handling does not apply.
Acting, which is not
actually. I would accept acting.
My persuasion is higher. I'm gonna go persuasion because I'm trying to persuade them to come forward.
Sure.
So, yeah. So there's my persuasion.
I'm gonna be very flexible on these because
that's a critical
it's
persuasion.
So much easier for me to let you guys make the case for a skill than for me to look up what the rules actually say.
I persuaded the shit out of that bird call.
Well, you think you did. I mean,
it was one of my best.
Obviously, they're not moving until their turn, so who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, and then I ducked back into the bathroom, so if they come this way and into the room, they still won't see me immediately. Maybe
cool.
I'll stab, maybe I'll stab them through the wall.
You close the bathroom door behind you?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. While the front door was peeked open a little bit, I did my caca, and then I zipped back into the bathroom, shut it.
Troll, you're up.
Trying to come into my trap.
I
mean, if they live that long.
If they come forward at all, Boomba comes up behind them, bam, blow their asses.
I think I'm just going to stay posted up and just kind of talk to my live stream a bit. Like, not talk out loud, but I'm like in the chat next to it and kind of...
You probably have like some sort of weird Bluetooth audio that goes to your streamer thing as a cybernetic implant. So even without talking, you can be talking to chat and telling them what's up. How's everyone going? Hey, not a clown 42. Thanks for the follow. How's your night going?
Yes, I like it.
That makes me think you might be a clown. Because why would you say not a clown 42?
Speaking of not a clown, Caliper, you're up.
So Melvin is gonna make this very specific sound that Roombas do when they finish their job. When they dock, they do like this victory chime. Because I used to have a Roomba, they go do 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 do, and then Melvin is going to
Wait,
do
is
what-
that a real thing Roombas do? Because
Yes.
Yeah.
when they dock, they do.
I amazingly, even though I am a homeowner and a geek, I have never owned a Roomba.
Here,
It's
I
not
will
necessarily
drop it.
the do 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 do, but they have a little chime that they do.
I dropped
They
it
have
in.
they have a robot victory chime.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
just dropped it in the Twitch chat for people to check out.
Nice. Okay, I will keep that open for later.
I can drop it in our Skype chat too if you want.
Well, I've already got the tab open in Chrome
Yeah.
from.
And so then Melvin's going to do what Melvin does and complete his life's work. And
Fulfill his
Nice.
destiny.
Give me that tech roll.
Oh.
Robotic explosion destiny.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Melvin!
Melvin.
Oh, Melvin, no.
So, because wait, how is that physically possible?
Because I rolled a 1, and then when you crit fail, you roll a d10 again, and you subtract that much.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a reverse exploding dice.
And I rolled I
Yes.
subtracted a 9.
Oh,
Oh no.
Jeez.
well, there goes our elevator.
Well, that was gonna happen regardless. Okay, so because you were describe to me what Melvin was trying to do exactly here.
Melvin was
a
just
dud?
making a noise, and then was going to explode.
Was he a dud? Did he just go like just a bunch of
So
smoke?
Melvin's noise was so obvious to these clowns about what's going to happen that, like, in the movies when the bad guy yells "No!" in slow motion and dives out of the way. That's what these clowns are gonna try to do.
Okay.
Sweet.
And if they do it, they do it. And I'm
And if
even
they
giving
don't, they
them
don't.
this, even if their skill maybe isn't exactly where it should be for this. I don't even know what exactly skill this is supposed to be.
Dodge, probably.
Evasion?
Oh,
evasion?
it is evasion. Yes, thank you. Where's evasion?
Evasion, there it
Fighting,
is.
fighting skills.
Okay. These two clowns are at the same health. One succeeds, one doesn't. Do you want odds for the top or even for the top?
Odds for the top.
Top clown dodges it. Roll damage for the bottom clown.
15.
Which that is a
It's,
terrifying
that's a-
phrase in every possible context.
What is the thing about crit damage? Because I rolled 2 6s on my damage.
I'm glad you asked because I need to look up that rule. I keep forgetting.
I thought you said there was no crit damage.
No, crit damage is when you roll 2 or more
I rolled-
sixes
I rolled-
on your
I rolled-
damage roll.
I rolled 3d6. I was supposed to roll 6d6, so let me roll 3 more. So I rolled 3 6s out of the 6.
Okay, and you rolled a 26 total?
25 total.
25 total. Okay. So we do actually need to look up this rule because he has more than 25 health. Critical injuries to the body. Roll 2d6 for me, please.
Okay. 3. Yeah, I wish I had realized that because like almost most of my other Boombas when they exploded also had multiple 6s.
Yeah,
Like the
I
first one had
totally-
4.
You know what? We're learning the game as we play.
Oh yeah.
And
I mean they all
Chat-
died anyways.
Chat, if anyone is thinking we're doing it wrong, you're wrong. We're just home ruling it in things we've discussed in elaborate planning sessions before each stream that
It's all about the
happen to be changed every stream.
Yeah, rule
Yep.
cool.
So an injury and 5
Okay,
bonus
so you rolled a
damage.
4.
Consistent inconsistency is our motto.
Okay. This clown has a collapsed lung, -2 to move. Base death save penalty is increased by 1. And I feel like there's something else that needs to get added to this.
So there's still
5
Oh, they
bonus
also
damage.
do 5 extra bonus damage. So this clown is definitely seriously fucked at this point.
Anal
And
leakage.
not in the fun way in which a clown would be fucked, in an actual like proper fucked way. Yeah, definitely some anal leakage as well.
Yep, absolutely.
And also, speaking of totally fucked in not the fun way, your elevator situation.
Oh yeah.
Damn. All right.
Actually, you know what? Give me a luck check. What is your current luck?
It is 1 of 7.
Okay, give me a 1d10 plus 1 roll.
10.
You notice, or no, I'm sorry, you hear out of the corner of your ear, above all improbable noises of, like Melvin exploding and the clowns, a kind of beeping warning noise from some council that the elevator is plummeting uncontrollably.
Makes sense.
Speaking of clowns, it's their turn.
Oh, that was no.
Oh, that was one action.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use the second action to go on the live speaker again, and say, I got more where that came from. This is not your house. This is not your circus, and these are definitely not your monkeys.
Give me a conversation check, as literally after the first phrase of that, you've made it more and more convoluted.
I mean, I'm trying to speak clown.
You're trying to speak clown. Let's see how good you speak at clown.
13.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
What do we roll for intimidation? Because it's not a.
It's not a skill. How is this not a skill, by the way, chat?
I don't know.
I don't know. Totally should be.
Your social skills are bribery, conversation, human perception, interrogation,
I feel
persuasion.
like persuasion is the applicable skill.
Okay, I'll roll persuasion. 12.
Okay, cool. Cool. And now it's clown time.
Mm-hmm.
And a clown bursts through your door.
He's
Does he
not
know I'm
going
there?
after the owl.
He
Yeah,
sees.
he's not going after the howling noise. Or the
And you see another clown go for the howling noise, but one. It seems like they're actually, yeah, fuck it. Sorry, they're both going for the howling noise. They're not doing the methodical clown search, because that's for the clowns that made the intelligence check. And I think that leaves all clowns accounted for. Just gonna do a quick scan of the map, and yeah, we're almost done. I'm dog water at like balancing encounters in time, especially when I give you 5 explosive Roombas and completely fuck up balancing.
It's okay.
Umiko, your turn.
Okay.
Almost time. Let's just get through it.
All right. Now that Now that I've probably heard the explosion on the third floor, I'm like, okay, that's already done. That's probably done. That's why
That's the elevator.
boom going off. All right.
And you'd basically hear after that explosion, like that sound of like a cable just going whee.
Yep.
As it runs uncontrollably, you're hearing that from the elevator.
There goes the elevator.
And a crunch on the garage floor.
Sheer giant crash in the garage floor.
It's the bottom level.
All right, so I'm gonna use the dash action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And my rage roll. 8, 9, 10.
I would have let you round
11.
the corner there and take the diagonal.
12. Okay, so like, and I will be on the third floor on my next turn. So
I'll give you. Do you see where I'm pinging on the third floor?
give me a second to zoom out. Ping it again.
You know what? I'm just gonna move you.
Okay.
Because your turn's done anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll just move you to where I think you're gonna be on the third floor.
Okay.
And speaking of me moving things, going down. And Fidget, you're up.
Yes. Okay, so
Corpse of Melbourne is coming down too.
I am just going to, crack that door open, stick the gun out, pow, pow, shoot right at these stupid ass clowns right as they're inside the doorway there.
You are at optimal range. Give me 2
I
attack rolls,
am.
please.
Bop, bop.
Believe it or not, that 13 is a hit.
Yes.
So which
Ooh.
clown are you shooting at first?
The one closest to me first, and the one farther away from me second.
Okay, roll that damage.
Roll that beautiful bean damage.
Beautiful bean damage. It's almost like we got
3d6.
Toby Trinkle Tart up in this ass.
There's the first one. And here comes the second one. Oh, equal amount. Pow, pow. Those are good rolls. 13 points. Pow, pow. I mean, they're like chest level. I'm not paying a lot of attention. I'm just real quickly.
Yeah, you're not paying attention
bam.
because one of them was like pretty much full health and one of them was pretty seriously hurt. And you shot the full health one, but they now look pretty fucked right now.
The other one's not dead?
Well, wait, did you shoot at each clown once
At each
or
clown.
Oh, okay.
At
I'm
each clown.
sorry.
1, 2. Pop, pop.
Okay, so the first clown mildly hurt. Second clown, how did death saves work again?
I don't know.
I never
If it's
remember.
if it's above their body, they die. If it's below their body, they can still keep moving.
Yeah, second clown, you're shocked is not dead.
Oh, no. Okay.
But now it has +2 to all of its death saves because
Yep.
of that and the collapsed lung.
And then.
Oh wait, was that the one that I thought the one the collapsed lung did die?
No,
No.
he's still barely up.
Yeah, the one that was wounded that you said was wounded
but
before
he
her
rolled a
shots.
natural 1, so he would have passed the death save, the first death save.
Yeah.
All right.
I then close that door and I move back right here.
Cool. Troll, you're up. You hear more gunfire below you.
Okay. So I have heard the explosion, so I'm gonna do the same thing Fumiko did. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. You Don't see anything of interest.
Nope, I don't.
Except some dead clowns.
Yeah, I mean that's every day these days. Caliper, you're up.
Yep. I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna open my door, and I'm gonna shoot at this one, the one who survived Melvin, and try to put him out of his misery.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Do-do-do.
That's gonna hit.
Cool. And that's 3d6 is 11.
Okay. So I think he's at. He had the collapsed lung.
Yeah, he's on death's door.
Yeah.
7, but
The
I don't know
collapsed
what his
lung,
body
and he
is,
took
so.
13 points of damage from me. So
So his body
Oh.
score is less than 7 before all penalties. So describe to me the atrocity that is this clown murder.
So Caliper just like opens the door and raises the gun like very like Hitman style, and just says, "Came to the wrong house, motherfucker," and just boom.
Nice.
And then I'll take the second shot on the other clown. And that also hits.
So also roll that damage.
8 more.
I mean, the good news is you ablate the armor. And cool. Guess what? It's clown turn.
Well,
Clown time.
I have 2 more movement, or 3 more movement, because it took 2 to get to the door.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna step back into what constitutes my bathroom.
Cool. So since you've moved out of sight, the clown is going to proceed with good news, Fidget. You drew the
Bring-
aggro.
bring it on.
Yeah. You have brought it on. You have come at me, brood.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh,
And it's a good
Damn.
thing crits don't
Yeah.
actually do any extra thing for damage. But the good news is this clown gets to roll 4d6. So they have, well, they didn't roll a crit. What's your armor right now?
I don't know.
Probably 11.
Probably
11,
11. So you take 4 points of damage and your armor is probably a 10.
Okay.
Because every time you get hit, your armor ablates away, and it can absorb less damage on the next hit.
I take how many points of damage?
You take 4 if you were at
Okay.
11. If you haven't been hit yet, you're almost certainly at 11.
Okay.
yeah,
Got
she hasn't been hit.
And speaking of hasn't been hit, Fumiko.
alrighty.
This clown's
Let
gonna
me
die.
see.
Ooh,
All right, so if I
freaking
got to here, like how many spaces of my movement would that be?
I didn't see where you started.
I started at the top of the stairs where that arrow is.
What's your move speed?
6.
That's 3 squares.
That's happening in movement.
Yeah, so you have 3 more squares. I'd normally let you round the corner and take the diagonal, but Troll's in the way.
1,
And you did definitely hear a lot of gunfire coming from down here.
3. All right. 3. I'm gonna dash. Step up this clown body. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that was my dash action. Since I'm this close, I pull out my sword and I want to swing it at him.
Wait, you can still attack even though you took the dash?
No, you can't.
I can't.
Yeah, if you dash, that's
No,
basically using
you,
your action.
Shit. Well, in that case, I kick the door open and I say, "Hey, bozo, why don't you pick out somebody your own size?"
And give me a persuasion check.
Let me see what am I looking
I love when my players make a sound noise when they roll something. It makes me feel
bump
so
that up
good.
to a 15. See maybe if he's persuaded by it. Because I have my sword out. And I don't want to give him a little choppy chop.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll find out on the clown's turn.
How do you roll? Oh, is it melee weapon? Is that how you do that for a sword
Yeah.
attack?
Yep.
Okay.
My sword is a katana, by the way.
But I don't think that really gives you a +2 to your persuasion check, so
No.
it's all good.
But it adds
Cool.
edginess.
Speaking of it's all good, we're all fine here. Everything is fine. I'm not even gonna make anybody roll a persuasion check. You hear the ground shake and a horrific thud as the elevator has impacted the basement.
Oh, damn shame.
Elevator's out of order. Speaking of out of order, Fidget, you're up.
I am gonna take that sword that comes out of my cyber arm and just stab this sumbitch right in the neck.
Cool, give me that roll.
Melee weapon, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Ooh!
Um,
That's not good.
I would be lying if I said I'm regretting to inform you that you missed. But I believe it has a rate of fire of 2, so you can actually roll again.
Rate of fire? It's a sword. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's how
rate
many
of fire
times you
is
can
how
shoot.
many times you can attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, so I stumbled out of the little shower thing, I guess, a little bit, but the second time
you
around,
literally that's just you just fail so hard. You're like, I will not fail this hard again.
So,
I
like,
will end this clown.
I come at him the first time and miss, but then I spin and do an uppercut, and I'm gonna go right through his chin. And what is the damage on my sword? It is 2d6, okay? Come on, baby. Boom! 10's not bad.
I mean, he is definitely of the state I keep calling grievously wounded, but he's not dead yet. Speaking of not dead yet, Troll, you're up.
Okay.
There's all kinds of hiya karate sounds and banging around coming from this corner apartment.
I imagine I can't move through like this pile of stuff here.
You know what?
I don't know what that is.
Someone's trash.
Let's just say
Oh.
you knock over the trash can and you make a mess, and Kelper sees what you've done and is going to be pissed, but you can deal with that later.
Okay.
He's gonna be pissed about knocking over a trash can when the elevator just blew up and fell to the basement.
So the
Okay.
the pathing I
Okay,
just put on the
balance.
board, is that valid?
It would have been if I could have seen it.
It's valid.
What's your move score?
5.
Yeah,
That's
you can
fine.
make it
Okay.
exactly to you are ankle deep in dead clown entrails, and it's a little bit slippery.
Makes for good television.
It does.
So I'm gonna go there. I imagine the clown left the door open.
Yep.
So I am just going to take a shot at the
Well, wait,
Wow.
your move was what?
5.
You moved 10,
I moved
right?
5 squares.
5 squares,
Oh, you did
yeah.
move five squares. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That checks out. Actually, give me like an athletics or justify a roll. Contortionist, maybe. Dance. Edge runner. Dance is a skill.
Yeah, it is.
Give me a skill just to like make it over all the obstacles and the clown entrails.
An 8.
You make it there, but you basically had to dash to get there.
Okay. I'm trying to save you, Fidget. It's not working.
I mean, the clown knows you're there.
Oh yeah,
But
I probably
Fidget
made a
drew the
lot of
aggro.
noise.
Fidget drew the aggro.
Oh, I'm bringing on, clown. I've already killed 3 of you sons of bitches.
Speaking of bringing on, Caliper.
Can I do this?
You know what? Because you can kind of like bob and weave diagonally, and you're not really going through any obstacles or ending in clown entrails, I'm gonna say yes.
Cool.
With a move of 5, you could do that.
And then I will also attempt to finish this clown.
Go for it.
Where's that button?
Fidget, what was your hair situation again?
My hair situation?
Your hair situation.
I have long hair.
Oh, okay. And do you have like long hair that kind of goes puffy top in the middle?
Sure.
You basically, your ears start ringing and you just feel like there's now like a little indent in your hair where this bullet has passed through. That just
Which is
narrowly
not even
missed
in
your
the
head.
line of fire.
Well,
You
you
shot
That's how
my
badly you
hair?
shot.
you completely crit failed.
That's
So
Second
that's
shot.
kind of what happens. And this,
Success.
You shot my
okay,
fucking
there's
hair.
something wrong with this RNG.
I'm taking that out of my rent to fix my hair, you son of a bitch.
So this clown's probably still gonna go with Fidget Drew the aggro, although it's not 100% sure.
Well, Caliper did a
Do I-
hit,
what?
Caliper
I
did a
just-
second shot.
My second shot was crit success.
Oh,
Because
wait, you rolled
rate of
heavy
fire.
pistol and heavy pistol. You're right. You do have 2
Yeah.
shots. So the second shot does hit.
That is 11 damage.
So the problem is the clown had an armor of 1, so the damage takes the clown to 10. Or the damage to 10. The clown also had 10 hit points exactly, and rolled the one time you don't want to roll a 10 is on a death saving throw.
Auto death.
Okay, this RNG is broken. And also, I could not find a good channel to raid, but I think this is a great place to call it because I really got to take a piss.
I just say, honk honk.
Do you say honk honk motherfucker and then just put the pistol up to its brains and shoot it?
Yeah.
Did
Perfect.
you
Come
say
into my
Jack-
house.
Jackson's voice?
We agree. So you do it, as we say in the Geek Link community.
Yeah.
So congratulations. I believe that was the last clown menacing the apartment building.
Well, there were the ones on the first floor,
Yeah.
but I don't know what. We don't even know that they're there anymore.
How many sad honks have they heard since they entered the building?
Let's
damn
just say they, you know what? Let's just say you hear Gritty say they're making a run for it, and then you hear the ominous, weird mix of sounds of a souped-up riding lawnmower floors it, a clown car floors it. There's a sickening sound of imagine a chainsaw weed eater and some sad clown honking noises.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to
And-
imagine that they
Gritty's like,
decided
not
to
my watch.
that they decided to book it when they looked back down the hallway and they saw the elevator like go streaking past.
I think they rode the hulk of the elevator down. They rappelled down the elevator shaft. All right,
It's like that-
so that's where we're gonna call it because I am not 80 minutes past where I thought we were gonna call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
And
about.
I got to
The
piss.
long one.
That was a long one. I apologize to chat and
fair.
players. I am not good at
All right.
timing things yet.
It's episode 2. Give yourself a break. Look at this.
So we're going to do the outros. I'm going to start with, hey, I'm Supersonic Mike D. You can find me on Sandbox Podcasts on both Night City Blues for Cyberpunk Red and Valkyrie Blood Rain. You can find me at Supersonic Mike D on my Twitch stream, on my Twitter stream, and you can also find me at Bravery Brewing on any of the days I'm not on stream, likely. And thanks for coming. Fidget. Ellie. Sorry.
Hey, no, that's fine. You guys can find me on the Discord server for the Sandbox Podcast War Room, and tune in. I'm here for every game on the Sandbox channel. I play in Valkyrie, I play in Cyber Red, and I DM Lost Souls. So I'm here all the time. Aaron, go ahead.
Yep. I'm Aaron. You can find me on Twitter at Havenlifted. You can find me here on Twitch once I actually start streaming again. I think I am under Guppy and Piranha, I think is where I'm going to end up streaming. But you can also find me on the Discord server as well. I named Aaron on there with my characters from the other, from this game and the other game, Lost Souls, that I play in. All right, Duncan.
All right. Well, my name is Duncan. So you can find me on the Discord server under the username Big Brain Dragon. You can also find me on my Twitch under the same name as well. You can also catch me next weekend for Valkyrie Blood Rain. Where I play Gesh. Gesh are big, tall Dragonborn Paladin tank of a player. And you can also find me playing Cyberpunk Red as Fumiko every second and fourth Saturday. So I'm here every weekend, folks.
Every weekend, yeah, you are. Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
And I am Case Poisel. You can find me on Twitter at apoisel, Instagram case.poisel. That's spelled Cayce. Or you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/poisel, playing some video games sometimes. Yeah.
Awesome. And we couldn't find a good Cyberpunk game to raid, and we're way late, so we're just gonna end the stream here. All right, bye Twitch. Thanks for coming. And don't forget to hit like and follow on all our VODs on YouTube, also at Sandbox Podcasts. Take us out of here, Aaron.